What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's him. It's him. Your boy. Your boy Matthew Shack. Live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. First things first, man. What's popping with you cats on a Sunday? First things first, as always, man, salute the Unfiltered Nation, Unfiltered fam, mod squad, goons. We're going to run the likes up, man. Keep the likes 75% or more. Last but not least, tip your bartender, y'all. Coming in a little late. But that's just how the cookie crumbles, you know what I'm saying? Coming in a little late, but I do get to talk a little Raider football right now, man. But before I do that, it's time to blaze one for the nation, man. I deserve this, bro. You talk about a long ass day. It's been a long day, dog. Been busy, and busy, bro. So, yeah, man. See what's going on with you cats, man. Just want to come in, man, and holler at y'all right quick. You know what I'm saying? Chop it up and talk about my favorite football team in the entire world by the name of the Las Vegas Raiders, dog. You get some Raider content tonight, man. We get to do some Raider talk, man. It's applicable. All right? So hopefully you guys are ready to talk some Raider football, man. I'll go as long as it's popping. If it starts getting to the point where it ain't doing what it do, I'll be on my way. Huh? Tonight's cigars courtesy of E-Trip 3-ringer. E-Trizzle, man, for shizzle my nizzle. I'm going to go ahead and do this, man. I deserve a nice cigar. A nice steak is being made for me right now. So when that steak is done, I'll be out here smoking this and chilling. But there's been a report coming out, man, about Maxx Crosby, man. Y'all remember him? Remember Maxx? And former Raider Gerald McCoy. Remember Gerald McCoy used to play for us? He was on Rich Eisen's show, and he said that Maxx Crosby is pissed off coming into this season for a lot of different reasons, bro. And at the end of the day, man, having a pissed off Maxx Crosby is good. Having a pissed off Maxx Crosby is excellent. I'm really happy to hear Maxx is mad as shit. Okay? And that's not coming from me. That's coming from Gerald McCoy. All right? So let me read this to you guys, bro. And we can get into it. All right? Let's get these likes up, man. The likes need to be liking. All right? So here we go. The offseason has not been kind. This is heavy.com. The offseason has not been kind to Las Vegas Raiders defensive end Maxx Crosby. That's a hell of a first sentence. First, he had to get surgery to repair torn meniscus. Then he got traded to the Baltimore Ravens only for the team to back out. A lot of y'all be getting Maxx was traded. Okay? Crosby wanted to get traded at the time. Y'all forgot about that too. Okay? So he has no reason to be upset about that subject. But he is upset with how the Ravens made him look. Like he was damaged goods. I told you guys that, man. I told you the Baltimore Ravens did an excellent job to try to, mess up Max's durability, reputation as a durable player. They really made him look like there was something wrong with him, dog. And, fortunately for us, he got to come back. But unfortunately for the rest of the league, you got a pissed off condor. All right? Says here, according to former Raider teammate Gerald McCoy, Crosby is not a happy man right now. Okay? Even though he's always played with a chip on his shoulder, it's only gotten bigger since the Ravens debacle. McCoy gave some insight into his mindset right now. Okay? As you can see, I got on one of the Mad Max shirts. You can go pick this up at MatthewShackUnfiltered.com. We also have a new Mad Max shirt. Go check that out. Okay? All right, man, here we go. This is what Gerald McCoy said to Rich Eisen. Quote, Maxx has a point to prove. He's a little pissed off, unquote. McCoy said on the Rich Eisen show. Actually, he's a lot pissed off. I was just with Maxx in Vegas. He has a point to prove. And Maxx is extremely upset. And he's going to have those guys on a mission, unquote. What guys? What guys is Gerald McCoy talking about? Gerald McCoy was a decent player with us, man. I like Gerald McCoy, man. He was better than Tyree Wilson. He was better than Tyree Wilson. Yeah, like I said, man, y'all definitely got that Tyree Wilson shit wrong. All right? He's talking about him and Rob Leonard, man. His boy Rob Leonard is now the defensive coordinator of the Las Vegas Raiders. That entire revamped defense, okay? He's got some shit popping now. He's got all those young dogs. He's got Quay Walker. You know, he's got Jamad McCoy looking like he's signed his contract. Okay, we got some dogs. Okay, all right. So he said that he's gonna have that defense playing because Maxx is the leader on that defense. Let me continue. Okay, Crosby still loves the Raiders. Now it's important to note that none of that ire is towards the Raiders. That's good to know because he was mad at us. Remember? He was pissed. Pissed enough to say that he didn't want to be a Raider anymore. Okay? But McCoy explained why Crosby is so heated right now. So he's not heated at us, but he's heated. He said, quote, he loves the Raiders for one. McCoy answered when he asked why he was so angry, why Crosby was so angry. But he was traded, okay, and he was given back. So it's almost like they're saying, we don't really need you, but we need you. And then the other team is saying, you just kind of lost a step, unquote. So there isn't, even though he loves the Raiders, he is kind of going to prove something to the Raiders, according to Gerald McCoy. He's not mad at us, according to Gerald McCoy. Go argue with your mama, bro. Go find G-Mac or argue with your mama about it. Because a lot of you guys, when it comes to this guy, when it comes to Maxx, y'all don't want to hear nothing. Oh, that's not, Maxx doesn't. Argue with your mama, your baby mama. Argue with your shift lead, your coordinator at your job. But don't argue with me, okay? He's saying it. Gerald McCoy was just with Maxx. You think that he's just on there talking just to talk? You don't think Maxx said it was all good for you to go on Rich Eisen and let it be known what it is? Yeah. Gerald McCoy ain't talking out of turn, homie. He's talking with the absolute approval of 98. All right? So I just had to make that clear because I've been a Raider a long time. And I know how the fan base is. You don't want to believe nothing until it's too late. All right? So let's recap. This is very, very important to understand. He said, Gerald McCoy said, Maxx loves the Raiders for one. But he was traded. That was mutual. Okay? And then he was given back. That wasn't mutual. Then he said, so it's almost like they're saying, Raiders, us, we really don't need you, but we need you. Do I agree with that? I agree that we need him, but Maxx did ask to leave. And somebody who's been a Raider fan as long as me, which is 52 years and 3 rings if you didn't know. We don't handcuff players, man. We don't keep people around. We don't beg. We don't plead. We don't, come on, man, what can we do? If you really want to leave, you will be moved. That's just what it is, bro. That goes all the way back to Al. We will not cuff you. You want to go? We're not doing a 49er Brandon Ayuk. Yesterday, the John Lynch came out and said, well, he's not on our 90-man roster, so, you know, I'm only want to talk about the guys that's on our team. Man, we would have cut Brandon Ayuk's ass. We would have cut him. We would have cut him from the damn kneecaps. Anybody that don't want to be a Raider, Bitch, be gone. We don't play that shit. We ain't keeping nobody, man. Hey, Antonio Brown wanted to be cut. I'm free. Get your hoe ass out of here. Devontae Adams went in and said he wanted to be traded after we beat the Browns. Get your bitch ass out of here. It don't matter who it is. Randy Moss, get your whole ass out of here. Anybody that doesn't want to be a Raider, all you got to do is say, I don't want to be here. We get you out of here. We don't do that. We don't cuff you, bro. We'll be damned. We come home. Her bags are packed. She says she doesn't want to do it anymore, Clarence. She doesn't want to be with you anymore. She's got a new boyfriend and a new life, and she just wanted to give you your keys and shit back. I'm taking keys. I'm a Raider. I'm taking keys. I don't got nothing to say. All right, bye. Have a safe trip. You're not even gonna fight for me? You're not even gonna try to convince me? Nah, man, because if you think that I wasn't over there chopping it up with Mary Ann, you crazy shit. Mary Ann ready to move in. All right, shit, get your shit up out of here. Don't leave a hair roller in this piece. We don't cuff nothing. Okay? Josh Jacobs, you don't want to sign the contract? Simple as that, bro. Love you. But put on this damn cheese helmet. We're not doing it. Okay? So Maxx did ask to leave. And Mark went over there and tried to see, okay, what can we do? And Maxx was like, I'm done with y'all. He was like, all right, man, love you, man. Okay, gotta go. I get it. I understand. There ain't gonna be no begging. All right? So, but we do need you. You're the damn Condor. What do you mean? You're the greatest Las Vegas Raider ever. There is nobody in the city of Las Vegas that's more decorated than him. He's the greatest. Until 15 gets those keys and starts winning those chips. Then there will be no Raider above Nando. Nando wins 2 chips. He's the GOAT. I don't care what you're talking about. Nando wins 2 chips as a first pick of the draft by the Raiders. He wins 2 rings. It's over. He wins 1, he's on Mount Rushmore. You have to take somebody off. Figure out who your top 4 is. There's only 4 faces. You got to take somebody's face off, and he gets 1. When he gets 2, you better put his face first. Okay? So, we do need him. I agree with that. All right? Then he said, and the other team said, you kind of lost a step. That's true. Okay? Then Gerald McCoy said, we don't really trust it. Maxx is out to prove a point. I'm Maxx Crosby for a reason, talking as Maxx Crosby. Okay, this is Gerald McCoy talking in the third person as Maxx Crosby. He's saying, I'm Maxx Crosby for a reason, and he's going to have to bring the guys with him. In other words, he's going to have to put these guys on his back. But isn't that what he always does? Isn't Maxx always putting our defense on his back? Sounds like it ain't no different. That's what superheroes do, right? Okay. Then it says, the Raiders will have no problem with an extra angry Crosby. Nope. I'm expecting, I need 15 plus sacks for Maxx, man. 15, 17. I need him around in that area, bro. Okay. I need him around in that area. I do. All right. I need about 15 to 17, 15 to 20 sacks if I can get it. Okay. Which is a lot of sacks. He had 10 on a bum leg last year and was being double team, triple team, pancake block, cut block, and everything else. I think he can get 5 more. All right. Okay. Then it says they want to harness that anger and unleash it on opponents. If he's fully able to recover, he's going to be a menace this season. Now they're talking. I always read articles that aren't pro-Raider. Because I what's the use? I mean, you already got somebody that's pro-Raider. That's me. So I don't need to have 2 pro-Raider people. I need some haters to talk. Because when a hater talks, haters also, they bring receipts. They bring facts. They don't like you, and they are going to bring some receipts to show why they shouldn't. So I like articles like this that's going to say the truth. When he said Maxx is going to be a menace. This is somebody who ain't a Raider fan saying it. That means they understand. That's a pissed off 98. He's coming. Okay, that's what it's saying. I like this. I don't be reading them damn kiss ass articles. Okay, I don't like them kind. I like the kind where I know where the haters where they stand at, the opposition. Okay, so here we go. Crosby's ready for the start of camp. Training camp has already started for the Raider rookies. Maxx is there. But a couple of veterans have showed up early, including Crosby. He was eager to get back on the field. This is what Maxx said. This is Maxx quotes. I'll be out there for camp to start. I'll be out there day one. Crosby said on the Rush podcast, quote, I think the first time on the field is Friday for like an hour or something, and I will be out there. No restrictions. No restrictions. That's big, y'all. Maxx is fully healthy. No restrictions means fully healthy, bro. Because if you're not fully healthy, you have what? Restrictions. Ain't I right? Maxx said no restrictions. That means uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs, my dog. Show ass, Mr. Postman. Let's get these likes up. All right. Bennett says, Maxx is still talking. He says, able to do what I do, and I'm so effing excited about it, unquote. Can you say depoy loading? Depoy loading, homie. Okay. All right. Then it says Crosby was still recovering from off-season surgery, so he can't go 100% quite yet. Hold on. See, that's why I like hater articles. You just contradicted yourself. Now the article's saying that he can't go 100%, but Maxx said he has no restrictions. So who am I going to believe? Am I going to believe the haters, or am I going to believe Maxx? Maxx says he's 100%. He has no restrictions. This guy said, oh, well, he's not 100%. Somebody's lying. The person who doesn't have on the shield, doesn't have this on the side of their helmet on both sides, is telling the truth. The guy that doesn't is a liar. Maxx said no restrictions. I'm reading it. Okay? So then it says he's just happy he can start ramping up. He says, we'll be out there from the beginning, Crosby said. From what I know now, it's going to be highly limited in the beginning. It's a slight buildup to get back to the swing of things. So he's talking about getting himself ready to get himself back up to Maxx Crosby mode. Okay? Human Torch mode. He said it's going to be slow to get himself back there. Just because he doesn't have any restrictions doesn't mean that he's fully got all his explosion back. You know, he needs to be able to explode off of that knee. He's going to need to be able to get his lateral movement. All that shit is, you know, getting in shape and being able to feel it out. And just because there's no restrictions doesn't mean that they ain't going to be, you know, they're going to be trying to idle that kid down. They're going to be trying to set that idle. They're going to try to put that governor on his ass. Okay, Maxx, no more than 3/4 speed. No more than this and no more than that. He ain't just going to be running out the blocks like he's Usain Bolt or somebody. But the bottom line is that he's saying that he doesn't have any restrictions. All right? Okay? Then it says they're going to have to plan for me. Maxx says they're going to have to plan for me. And he said, I'm back and I plan to be better, unquote. I love it, bro. Okay? Crosby appears to stick with the Raiders this season. which is good news for a defense that has a chance to surprise people in 2026. There we go. It's going down, bro. Let your Uncle Shaq tell you a little something, dude. Do you know when the first preseason game is, bro, for the National Football League? The first preseason game of the year is the Carolina Panthers. Waiting to see if somebody crashed. The Panthers versus the Cardinals on August the 6th. That's very, very close. About a week and a half, maybe about 10 days. If I were you, I would start getting all my shit ready. If I were you guys, I'd already get my hat. I've already ordered my hat. I already got my hat already. I got 2 hats already. That's what I do. I buy hats every year. I'd get my merch together. So you can hit the ground running, because what's going to wind up happening is that shit's going to be gone. Whatever it is that you planned on doing, jersey, merch from Matthew Shack Unfiltered, I buy all the merch anyway, because I have to wear it for you guys to see it. If I were you, I'd already start ordering my shit. This year is the Kubiak era starts. The Mendoza era, we don't know when that's going to start. But we do know the Kubiak era starts next month. And if I were you, I would have my shit. Okay? I'm telling you now. If I were you, I'd place those bets now. While they're saying that the odds is 150 to 1 that will win the Super Bowl. Very, very slim. But if I have an extra 100 and I put that 100 down and we find a way, and I've seen it happen 3 times. When we were first wild card to ever win the Super Bowl in Super Bowl 15, that's $1,500, homie. Okay? You spent $150 on Marlene and she shook your hand when the date was over. So what we doing now? Well, she shook your hand, okay? And you better not wash it so you can have something to smell when you get home pulling out that baby oil. Pause, okay? So you waste money on girls that don't even text you back. Take $100 and throw it on the Raiders to win. Take another $100 and throw it on Maxx to win the depoy. Come on, bro. Nobody believes in us now. Perfect, bro. I could use an extra $1,500, and if you put $200 down, that's $3,000. You put $300 down, that's $4,500. You put $400 down, that's $5,000. You get it? You get it? Come on, bro. You put $50 down, that's $750. As simple as that. $50 doesn't even put half a tank of gas in my car here in California, here in LA. That shit is right underneath ain't nothing worse than that. You throw in $50 and you get back in the car thinking you did some shit, and the gas gauge is like, nah, dog. That's just a snack. Okay? Telling you. Stop saying you ain't got no damn money. You do. You just don't know how to prioritize. I know I'm gonna put some money down on a whole bunch of shit just to do it. Okay? Might as well, right? All right? I could use an extra $1,500 band when I go to the parade. Shit, let me go over here to the Caesar's Palace Sportsbook and go get my extra 15 right quick. Okay, I'm just saying. Y'all better start getting y'all shit together, dog. This is gonna be the greatest football year of this channel, dog, because we're gonna be doing all types of shit. So I'm just here to let you know Maxx is pissed. I'm glad he is. I'm glad he's taking it personal. I've been telling you that shit. Okay? I told you CBS Sports did the top 100 players in 2026, and Maxx Crosby was not on that list. When he was on that list last year, I think he was like 21st. You're trying to tell me Maxx Crosby isn't a top 100 player? You're trying to tell me that there's 100 people better than Maxx. If Maxx is 101st, there's 100 people in the NFL better than Maxx Crosby, bro? Nah, the Ravens just did a good ass job making it look like this dude couldn't pass physical. And we went over it because we got dumbass Raider fans running around saying that Maxx couldn't even pass a physical. You're dumb. Your ass couldn't pass a physical, bro. I keep telling you, physicals are like the casino. See, I'm always going to tell you so you can understand. Don't be the dumbass at work agreeing with your boys who ain't Raider fans who want to stick it to you. Pause. They probably want to stick it to you more than you think, okay? And you agree with them because you don't know no better. There is no standardized physical in the NFL, okay? When it comes to physicals, I'm going to say it again. When it comes to physicals, the NFL is like a casino in Vegas. You can walk in there with $10 million in gamble, and you can walk in there with a penny in gamble. Okay? Your grandmother's going to go to the penny slots so she could stretch her money out. She's going to take $100 or $50 or $10, which is 1,000 pennies, and she's going to go to the penny slot and she's going to pull it. That's the lowest level in there that you can gamble is a penny slot. Then you got the high stakes table, which is whatever you want to bet. So when you're talking about NFL, listen to me. No one else is telling you this. Just your Uncle Shaq, because I don't want none of my nephews and nieces walking around looking crazy. That's my job to make sure you represent me. Just if you want to be a dumbass, don't be a member of the Unfiltered Nation, and I'll let you walk around, with the toilet paper hanging out the back of your legs, when Chloe and all of them from HR is seeing you walking by, looking crazy. Okay, I'm gonna let you do it. You want to walk around with your fly open? Cool. I'm not gonna tell you. All right. But if you're gonna be with me, yo dog. Oh shit, yo dog. All that. Yo. That's how you know you really got some people. Like, oh shit. That's me. That's me helping you. I know everything. Okay? So back to my point. When you do a physical as a team, there is a minimum that you can do to get them on the roster, but an NFL team could pick the risk. So like I said before, if your boy likes to gamble, he's going to walk in there, he's going to throw a couple of G's down, he's going to get that dice, he's going to roll them, whatever happens, happens. If you ain't really a dude that really like to gamble, you're going to go and you're going, man, let me go to, I'll go to the quarter slot. So you may not even go to the dollar slots and do something soft. So when the Ravens got Maxx Crosby in that trade, and Maxx went there, Maxx had just got his surgery. So based on the prognosis of the timeline of how many weeks you should be after surgery, Maxx was exactly where he should be. He had only been like 4 weeks. Okay? Those of you guys that's been injured, you may have broke your foot or something. And you go to the doctor, your foot is feeling better, but they tell you, hey, the fracture hasn't healed yet. Chill out. Okay? Don't do nothing crazy. Still be careful. You're not healed. So with the Raiders, with us, Maxx was straight. Maxx was on the roster. He wanted to be traded. We acquiesced. I told you we don't do any of that. You want to go? We're gonna send you on your way. Okay? When he got there, they knew exactly where Maxx was at. When we traded him, they knew exactly what Max's situation was. They got all the stuff from our doctor. They got all the medical shit. They got everything. They were cool with it until they were in the back room over there talking to Trey Hendrickson. And they got, once Trey Hendrickson signed, he was just an insurance policy. If they didn't get Trey Hendrickson, Maxx would still be with the Ravens. But due to the fact they got Trey Hendrickson and they were giving us 2 first-round draft picks, they said he didn't pass it, because what they did is they raised it up. They said, hey, well, and then they brought in Dallas Cowboys doctor, and they brought in all these other doctors. Okay? So they could what? Fail them. Because they could. They could say, too rich for my blood. You're over there playing Texas Hold'em with the homies. And it goes up $20 more, and you need $20 this week for gas. You're going to be like, yo, dog, I can't risk it. So when people say he didn't pass a physical, he didn't pass their physical based on them raising the bar. Based on them saying, nah, it ain't worth it. But what did that do? That ruined Max's trade value. That ruined his credibility. That ruined his durability. That ruined everything. A man before that trade, nobody would have dared to say he was damaged goods, because that's exactly what they did say. And Gerald McCoy said the same shit. After that, they said Maxx is a damaged good, send him home. I told you, bro. You bragged at work that you were going to go ahead and buy that 85-inch Samsung 5K TV, smart TV with all the shit on it. It could even pour you coffee. You brought that shit in, you put it in the front room, you thought you was proud, about to box out all of that. Wifey came home, baby mama came home, okay? Or girlfriend came home and said, no, this TV's too damn big, take it back. And you put that shit back in the box, mad as shit, and you took it back to Best Buy with the receipt and all the shit in it. You didn't even put it back in the box right. The half of this shit is hanging out the back. And you said, I have a 30-day return policy. Can I get my money back? And they said, yeah, man, you can get your money back. But a lot of places say, well, there's a $100 restock fee. They say that. Well, you want it, you getting $100 back. But NFL, we ain't doing it. Okay? So, Maxx is mad. He's pissed. I benefit. You benefit. And the AFC West doesn't benefit. Okay? Patrick Mahomes has just been cleared. They say he's going to be ready, supposedly. And I'm going to tell you this shit right now. He's going to be running for his life. He's going to be running for his life because Maxx says he doesn't consider nobody to be a bigger competitor in the NFL than patty cakes. Okay? He's going to be chasing his ass everywhere. And patty cakes better understand the last time you tried to act like you were going out of bounds and you decided to try to steal an extra 3 or 4 yards. You know how he does that, acts like he's going, did he tiptoes up the sideline? The last time you did that shit, big dog, you got caught. Get over here. Yeah, on some Mortal Kombat shit. You didn't make it that time. All you spent your whole career stealing an extra 5. Then stick the football out. Stealing an extra 3.5. Got caught. Run some more. Your ass will be on the sidelines again. Okay, understand that shit. So, Maxx is an angry bird right now. Okay? He's an angry bird. What is a condor? It's a bird. You see how a 3-star general in Raider Nation talks? That's my job, bro. My job is to come in here and motivate the troops, bro. Y'all are the troops. I'm here to tell you, Maxx is going to act a fool, bro. But there's only one thing I'm concerned about. The only thing that I'm concerned about, man, is that He's so motivated and he's so amped up that he re-injures himself because he's just going. That dude just does not know how to, like, 75 on this play, 60 on this play. You going away. How many times have you seen Crosby be on the opposite side? They're going to the opposite side, and Maxx is lateral pursuing on the other side, and he's over there either in the tackle, making a tackle, or flying on top of the tackle. He's chasing cats. This dude doesn't know how to play less than 100%. He don't know how to do that, bro. It's all gas, no brakes with Maxx. Okay? So, with all that being extremely said, I really like this shirt. I don't know why y'all be sleeping on shit, but if I were you, I'd start buying my shit now. You're gonna be seeing me with a whole bunch of shit that's unreleased. I'm telling you that shit now. It's all in there already. I got my shit stacked up by weeks, by what I'm doing, where I'm gonna be, what game I'm going to, training camp, all this shit. You guys don't even understand. But with that being said, and go to MatthewShackUnfiltered.com. Check shit out. New shit is up. That said, man, I'm happy as hell Maxx is back. I'm happy. But it's going to take more than Maxx to get some shit done. But we got Kobe Dean. We ain't the same team. We're running a 3-4. A lot of you guys have never seen the Raiders. Well, we ran a hybrid 3-4 when we had, what was his name? When we had our defensive coordinator before, man. His son played quarterback for us, man. What's his name? His son played QB for us for a while, man. Can't think of his name right now, man. Got it. We had before we brought in Patrick Graham. Okay. And you guys let me know who that is. With that said, every time I won a Super Bowl, my defense was a 3-4 defense. 3 down linemen, 4 backers. When I won my first one, we ran a 3-4. When I ran my second Super Bowl, we ran a 3-4. When I run my last one, we ran a 3-4. Guess what defense we're running? 3-4. Gus Bradley, I'd have started it. Gus Bradley, I'd have started it myself. Okay? Gus Bradley ran a kind of a hybrid. Kind of a 4-3 with switch. Sometimes we'd be in a 3-4, then we'd switch to 4-3. Most of the time we were in a 4-3. What they call a 4-3 hybrid, where you just shoot somebody back. That kind. Yeah. DeMarcus Webb. I caught. Gus Bradley. I caught it. I thought about it. I was like, all right, let me figure this shit out. I figured it out. Okay. Yeah, I hated Paul Gunther, man, but Paul Gunther was better than a lot of people we had. But with that said, our defense looks totally different. I don't even know what our defense looks like. I can't say I know what our defense is going to look like, because I don't know. I've never seen it, and neither have you. You've never seen this offense. You've never seen it. You've never seen Kirk Cousins in a Raider uniform snapping a football in a meaningful game. You've never seen our offensive line with the second best center in football, okay, with Tyler Linderbaum. You ain't never seen that. Last time we had a center at his caliber was when we had Rodney Hudson. What's going to happen to JPJ for all you JPJ guys out there? It's not looking good for JPJ, bro. He's still in the doghouse. I mean, this is his 3rd regime. He's still in the doghouse, bro? I don't know. Not looking good for JPJ. Colton Miller. Ain't seen that dude play in damn near a year almost. Okay? What are we going to do with the rest of the line? I'm not satisfied that the line is ready. It's definitely not Fernando Mendoza worthy. That's not, bro. Okay? I liken it to having a toddler around your house with wet hands, and you don't have those damn things you put in the socket to make sure your kid don't put his hand in the socket like we used to have to do. To put them damn plugs in that shit so my son didn't put his hands in it. Okay? So I'm telling you now, Maxx is pissed. He has a chip on his shoulder. He's very angry. And I know as a player who played football, I played my best when I was angry. That I played my best when I was mad. When I was mad, I hit the hole harder. Pause. I'm running somebody over. I can't wait to hit somebody. Oh, it's a blocking play? Oh, yeah, I'm about to blow his ass up. Oh, yeah. Okay? When I get this punt return, ain't nobody tackling me, bruh. 80. Okay? Bill seen it. Bill Holloway on here. He seen me go for 80 on the damn kickoff return, punt return. I wish I would have known that. I probably would have got penalized, though, if I did it. Okay? So, that's where we're at, you guys. Gerald McCoy. Y'all remember G. McCoy? G-Mac. Very good friends with Maxx. He said he was just with Maxx in Vegas. He's not capping. He's making it clear. He said Maxx has a point to prove. And he said it several times. Maxx Crosby has a point to prove. He's a little pissed off. Actually, he's a lot pissed off. I was just with Maxx in Vegas. He has a point to prove. He just said it again. He said it twice in the same sentence. Maxx is extremely upset. Didn't he just say he was pissed? He said he was pissed and extremely upset. And he said he has a point to prove twice. He's going to have to get these guys on a mission. I dare anybody on that defense to make some business decisions out there. Okay? You know we had a couple of business decision players out there. All right, before. They didn't want to do nothing. Okay? All right? So, here's what we got. I like what we got going on. One, nobody expects us to do nothing. Ain't nothing. If they're not looking at you, that's the best time to steal some shit when no one suspecting you. They're not expecting us to do a thing. Which means what? People are going to be leaving their guard down. Which means what? People are going to be coming in thinking they got it in the bag. Ah, it's just the Raiders, man. We don't got to get up, man. Stay out a little bit later. Okay? Remember those players that, what was it? C.D. Lamb and George Pickens when we played them. Bill, remember we all went to Monday Night Football last year, the Cowboys and Raiders, and they were up at Red Rock at the casino and they missed curfew and all that shit. Unfortunately for us, George Pickens still cooked. C.D. Lamb didn't do that great. I want you to stay out late. I want you to stay at the Crazy Horse 2 and throw a few more $1,000 in the air. I want you to not get no sleep. I want you to think this is easy work. So what? You're playing half-ass out there. Marcus Peters, business decision. Jack, Captain Jack. When not his first year, his second year when AP said business decision. Then when he got benched for alligator arming tackles and shit, I dare anybody to do that. Rob Leonard, he's the only person on that coaching staff that actually earned his. He is a Raider. Everybody else, they're not Raiders yet. Okay? Just because you're in charge doesn't mean you're this. Ask Pete Carroll. Did he earn his? Ask Josh McDaniels. Did he earn his shield? Nope. So just because you're the head coach don't mean you're going to earn it. But Kubiak's not going nowhere. That's the key. No more of this revolving everybody else. As soon as they lose 2 games, 3 games, you guys are firing. Kubiak's not getting fired. Telling you that now. Kubiak's not going anywhere. We're in a rebuild. It's official. If we win, we win. If we don't, we'll be back in the top 10, picking some more. Nothing starts until Nando, the Nandalorian, until he gets that lightsaber and the keys to the Death Star, nothing officially starts. Now, I'm going to say this, though. Kirk Cousins can cook. I told you. I watch every team in the league. I don't just watch the Raiders like a lot of y'all. I watch them all. Sunday Ticket. I record every game all season. So if I want to go see something, I go to that game and I fast forward through the plays, fast forward through the commercials, fast forward through the halftime show and all that shit. And I can get through a whole game in like an hour and 20 minutes. I watched the Falcons. Not because it was the Falcons, because of who they were playing. They were playing somebody else. And Kirk Cousins won his last 4 games after Michael Penix got hurt. If we get the Kirk Cousins from Washington, 6 games minimum. If we get the Kirk Cousins from Falcons, I say we probably win about 6 games again. But if we get the Kirk Cousins from the Vikings, wild card. Y'all forgot when Kirk Cousins was with the Falcons, bro. He was a MVP candidate when they were calling him Kirk Chains. He was cooking. Kirk Cousins was cooking when he's with them. And guess who his offensive coordinator was when he was there cooking, when he had Justin Jefferson and Addison and who else was on that? Madison too. Running the football. Remember we got Alexander Madison year before last? Who was his OC? Clint Kubiak. Kirk Chains played in Clint Kubiak's offense for 3 years in Minnesota. And I'm going to tell you now, if Kirk Cousins plays well, Nando ain't seeing the field no time soon. He has a 2-year deal, which is basically a 1-year deal. 2 years don't mean 2. 2 years means 1 year guaranteed, 1 year option. If Kirk Cobain's is balling, it might be a minute. If Kirk Cobain's isn't balling, it's still going to be maybe till the end of the season before we throw Mendoza in. Because AOC is the backup. Fernando's 3rd string, not 2nd. Telling you now, Kirk Cousins is not Gardner Minshew. Kirk Cousins is not Geno Smith. Kirk Cousins is not Jimmy G. Kirk Cousins is not Jarrett Stidham. Okay? Telling you. He's going to play pretty good. All right? I think he's going to play pretty good. All right? Not saying that he's going to do anything, but if you haven't noticed, journeyman quarterbacks are winning Super Bowls. Nobody here, including me, you, and Sam Darnold's mama, would have predicted that he would have won a Super Bowl when he was Brock Purdy's backup the year before. My backup quarterback won me 2 Super Bowls by the name of Jim Plunkett. Ain't that right, Bill? Jim Plunkett, when he got picked up off waivers by Al Davis with the 49ers, from the 49ers, Dan Pastorini was our quarterback for the first 6 weeks until he broke his arm. Then you threw him in. Guess what? Super Bowl. Guess what? Super Bowl again. You don't got to be the best quarterback. All you got to do is be the hottest quarterback. That's all you got to do is get on a roll. Get on a roll, that's all it takes. Trent Dilfer won a Super Bowl. Come on, bro. Brad Johnson won a Super Bowl against us. Okay? Let's just keep it a buck. You don't got to be great. All you got to do is be hot. You're hot at the right time. You're cooking at the right time. Chip. Hey, Trizzle, man, when you get on here, man, it's pretty good, bro. Not bad. So that's what we got, y'all. You got a pissed off Maxx Crosby. You got a brand new 3-4 defense. You got his favorite coach in that building, Rob Leonard, running that entire defense. And they're going to have Maxx everywhere. They're going to have Maxx. Maxx going to be hybrid. Maxx going to be, he's going to be in the box. He's going to be outside the box. He's going to be on the edge. He's going to be on the inside. They're going to move him around. It's 3-4. You only got 3 down linemen. He primarily will be on that line. But Maxx isn't required to be in a 3-point stance or 4-point stance. Maxx with having his hand in the ground, I would prefer him not to have his hand in the ground all the time. Because guess what? When you got your hand in the ground, you're pushing off. You're coming out of that stance and you're pushing off. And I don't want that knee to even get irritated. Okay? I want that knee to be very, very, move his ass around. Okay, Maxx, you're going to stand up in the box. He did it, you know, when he wanted to, but now it's scheme. But Maxx prefers to have his hand in the ground, if you didn't notice. He prefers to have his hand in the ground. He prefers to be in the 3-point stance. Hardly ever is he in the 4. Very, very rarely. He's in the 3. He likes to be in the ground so he gets low, so he can bend. He can bend that edge like that. He can get low. He can get low. All right? So that's exactly what's going on. You got a pissed Maxx Crosby who has a chip on his shoulder bigger than anything. This dude got a whole cabin on his shoulder. This cat Maxx Crosby got a big ass log cabin on his shoulder, bruh. Not just a chip, a big ass log cabin. He's not playing. But he can't do it all by himself. We already seen that. He can't do it alone. And he won't have to. All right? So let me read you guys' comments. All right? But at the end of the day, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I'm starting to feel it a little bit. Remember I told you I wasn't in football mode yet? Last year I was fully in football mode. What did it get me? It got me 3 wins. And a bunch of guys wanting to tank. I mean, these damn team tankers and these team stripper nation guys, they were killing me, bro. I'm like, oh my God, bro. Can we take them out in the back, man, and just do something, dog, with these dudes? Cheering for losses, bro. I'm like, where am I at, bro? I thought I was in Stranger Things, and I'm in the upside down. I'm in the the Phantom Zone, like I'm Superman or some shit. It was horrible. Okay. All right, it was bad, but we don't got to worry about it now. Kubiak's not trying to not win. Even Pete Carroll wasn't trying to not win. Remember? We don't even know how to lose right. Put a W in the chat when you were hearing these dumbass content creators saying we don't even know how to lose right. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Come on, dog. All of us aren't walking around with a fully laced bra set underneath our Raider jerseys now. Some of us actually have a wife beater on underneath. Okay? Pause. Like, they're tripping. And then y'all come over here and try to compare. You try to compare platinum to bronze. Yo, Shaq, if you had a choice to lose these last 2 games and get Fernando Mendoza or win out, which one would you do? And y'all was like this. I was like, man, if you don't get out of my face, win. Just win. Baby. Crazy as hell. Y'all was, a lot of y'all Oh, come on, man. Man, you crazy. I said, if Nando going to be a Raider, is going to be a Raider. I know that. Everybody that's a Raider is supposed to be. That's the shield. That's shield shit. You don't know that. You didn't know that shit. I just told you, anybody that's supposed to be with us for real, not just over here because it's an opportunity to get a check, opportunity for me to extend my career. I mean, we've had a whole bunch of dudes that came over here past their prime, just over here to get paid. Warren Saps and all of that shit. People like him. Oh, let me just come over here and just try to. Just because you put on a damn Raider jersey or a Raider or a Raider jacket or whatever you put on the sidelines, a cap, don't mean you're one of us, bro. I mean, come on, man. Let's keep it a buck. But all of the Hall of Famers and people who, when you say Raider, you say their name and you think us, they're supposed to be here. Lyle Alzado was supposed to be a Raider, even though I hated his guts, man. If you're from my era, you're from the 70s era, you grew up in the 70s like I did, like Bill did, like a lot of us three ringers, and we grew up those guys. Man, Lyle Alzado was a whole Bronco, was one of the most dirtiest players in the National Football League. I couldn't stand him, dude. I hated him. Till he came over here and started playing with us. Oh, shit. That changed everything. When they're biting somebody on the leg for you, it's different. That shit's different. When he's biting your leg, when the dog is biting the shit out of you, I don't like that dog. But when the dog is biting somebody for you, good dog. Good dog. You just saw the shield work. The shield wasn't approving this Maxx Crosby going nowhere shit. Maxx didn't want to be with us. He wanted to leave. And the shield's like, you don't understand. He understands it now, though. He understands it now. When he came back, he said, yeah, man, some things just ain't meant to be. He gets it. He's like, man, I'm supposed to be here. That means everything. When you're in a situation where you know you're where you're supposed to be, you move like somebody's supposed to move. You move confidently. Different when you're not sure. When you're on 90-day probation and you're seeing people ain't making it, you're like, I don't know if I'm going to be here, man. But when they tell you, congratulations, here's your health plan benefits, here's this, here's that. When I was in the corporate world, bro, man, working at these big-ass companies and shit that you've heard of, these computer companies and shit. When I was on 90-day, first thing first, when I was a contractor, you know how they contract you first? There was two different type of badges. When your badge was facing horizontal side to side, your ass was either on probation or your ass was a contractor. When your badge was vertical, that means you was a permanent employee, bro. And you got treated differently. When I was walking around with this shit, hey, how you doing? Man, them dudes with that damn shit, they wasn't even saying hello to me. They didn't even say hi, nothing. Didn't even nod. I'm like, man, these people are assholes. No, they're not. You haven't proven yourself. Once I passed that 90-day probation, they told me, okay, now go down to the badge room, man, and go get your new badge. I went down there and got my new badge, and my shit was like this. I'm walking through. Congratulations. Hey, all right, man. You one of us now. You get invited to the damn, Taco Tuesdays, and you get invited to go out for drinks and shit. And you're upset, hey, man, you play golf, man. Do you do this? Do you do that? Hey, man, we're going to go over such and such's house and go over there and watch the game and shit. You wouldn't get none of that before. Maxx knows he's supposed to be a Raider now. He had a doubt. It made sense, man. This shit isn't, maybe I ain't supposed to be here. You'll find out when you fly all the way to the other side of the country. Commercial. That's the bad part. Commercial, bro. A big time free agent like that, trade, man, he's supposed to be firing up the G6. Man, they put his ass on Spirit. Him, Rachel, and the baby. Crazy as hell. And then flew him to Dulles. Somebody who flies to Baltimore all the time, whose wife is from Baltimore, from Bodymore Murderland. From there. Got married there. All my in-laws is there. You only fly to Dulles because Dulles is cheaper than the flying into BWI. Baltimore Washington International. Costs more to fly directly into Baltimore. But when you fly into Dulles, Dulles is like another what? 45 to 50 minutes away. More flights. Cheaper. They put him on a damn discount flight. Had him flying economy and shit. Then he had to travel from Washington, from Dulles all the way to Baltimore County. That shit's far, bro. Traffic up the ass. 2 hours. Then you get there and then you leave them there sitting there for 3 or 4 hours. Didn't even give them a bottle of water. Just had them sitting there while they're in the back giving Trey Hendrickson tomahawks and crab legs and lobster tails and shit. Popping Moet. Popping Cristal. What we gonna do with Maxx? Maxx is sitting out there waiting. Man, go ahead, man. Send him home, man. Make sure he gets there in one piece. Then they fired up the jet. He didn't go back to Dulles. He flew right to BWI and got on Steve Buscotti's private plane and flew back to Vegas. You're looking at somebody who makes that trip a lot. I know that trip. That shit is not a comfortable flight. I'm 6'2". Maxx is 6'5". Come on, bro. Them damn seat that he was sitting in front of him was like this. And then they want to lean it back. I know Maxx's legs was jacked up. Okay? Straight up. Flew him back. Hey, let's get him back, man. Now it's time to get him back and shit. Let's go ahead and spend the 40 grand to fly him back. Didn't fly back commercial then because he needed to get back to the Raiders. Yeah, you know you wiped that TV down before you took it back to Best Buy. You know that. Trying to get all the fingerprints off that shit. Probably got a can of spray air. Shh, shh. You on day 30. You got to have that shit back before the close of business. Or you're stuck. Got your brother-in-law helping you put it in the back of the damn pickup truck. Should we tie it down, Jim? I think it's okay, bro. Just drive slow. Hey, Maxx, if you watching, man, you might be watching. Maybe your boys is watching. I know y'all be peeping in, checking me out. I'm here to tell you, brother. Take that shit personal. Take that shit personal, dude. You work too hard, man, to have these guys saying that you're a dented can of pork and beans and shit. They're trying to say Maxx is a dented can of pork and beans with the damn label coming off. You go to the grocery store and there's a dented can of cream corn. Where is it? It's in the back in the clearance aisle. You'll get that shit for 40 cents off. Ain't nothing wrong with what's inside, but it doesn't look good with all the other cans that's up there. The milk's gonna expire in 2 days. Hey man, I got a gallon of milk, man, for $1.20. Yeah, dog, you better pour as many cereal bowls as possible. So let me read you guys' questions. But I'm telling you, man, you guys better come on in, bruh. Y'all better start getting ready, bruh. If I were you, I'd start getting my shit. Not just from me. Get it from wherever. You better have your shit ready. I got 2 hats. I got all my gear ready. I'm ready to roll, bro. I'm ready, dude. And I got all my other shit, all my shit from before like this. I'm like, which Maxx shirt am I gonna wear for this live? It's like that. When you got about 4 shirts and then you got another, well, let me not say how many, that are still in the plastic. I'm like, do I want to crack one yet? Nah. I'll wait. We're going hard in the paint this year, bro. Genty got something to prove. It's going down. Okay? All right, let me read you guys' comments. All right, man. W's in the chat, man. That's all I want to see is W's in the chat. Clean Beans in the building. Antoine Jackson in the house. What's going on? AJ in the building. Marcus Guillaume. Glad everybody's here on a Sunday. Yeah, man. It's still about 80 degrees outside. I'm here on my patio chilling, waiting for this steak to get done. Waiting for wife to do like this. Go about my business. Bill Holloway, what's going on, Big Beezy? Trizzle right here. You got this one. Pretty good, Bill. Pretty good. Not bad. All right, man. Raider Shep in the house. Bushido in the house. Roger Raider in the house. I mean, we all in here, dog. Raider Nation in the house, dog. We here. Okay? We in here. Understand, man. I'm not going to be talking to Raiders every day, man. I'm not. Y'all better be, when you get this Raider content, man, y'all better come in and do what you need to do, bro. The more that we get the participation like we supposed to, the more that I'm going to talk about it. I got other subjects. I got other things we doing. It ain't just going to be just come, oh, I know Shaq's going to talk about. No, you don't. No more mailing it in no more, bro. All right? Treese, what's up, Treese? Treese in the building. What's up, Treese? What's going on, girl? All right, what's happening? All right, man. Gabe Davis, good evening. Marcus Gill, what am I smoking on? This is E-Trip. E-Trip, what's this shit called? La Aurora from Ecuador. Some Ecuadorian shit. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Come like this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We smoke real shit over here. All right, man. Shit, Max about to go crazy. Mad Max back. According to Max, Max says he doesn't have any restrictions. But there's going to be restrictions. Not for him. But they're going to ease him in. But that man has been there for everything. Since he came back, he hasn't missed nothing. Voluntary mini camp, OTAs. It's rookie camp right now. The vets aren't even there. Max is there with the rookies. He's not playing, dude. He's mad. And you know what? I understand it. Sometimes that's what it takes. It takes for you to really, really get pissed off, bro. I know you're tired of Manny talking shit to you. Yeah, he might be the little, might be the foreman and shit, but you're sick of Manny. Maybe when you get off of work, instead of you sitting down with a damn beer and some pork rinds, you'll fire up that laptop and try to find you another job. Start working on your resume and shit. Get your girl to help you with it. Like, I got to get out of here. Okay? Max is like, I got to get out of this I'm damaged goods shit. That kid has never been told he was damaged goods any time of his life. Till now. He's going into year 8. He's damaged goods? No, he ain't. But everyone says he is. And that's all it takes. Comes a time, man, you got to slap the shit out of somebody. They don't believe you. You need more people. Fat ass Wally keeps telling you, man, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Sometimes it be like, yo, man, I gotta at least let you know something. At least grab you by your damn work shirt or some shit. Like sometimes, bro, They ain't believing all the barking. They ain't believing all of what you're gonna do. Oh man, what's up? What's up, man? After a while, man, be like, man, this dude is all bark, no bite. Sometimes you got to put your paws on somebody. I've done it. Didn't care. F this job. I'm about to grab you, push you outside. Now what are you gonna do? Now it ain't gonna be no more. I quit. I quit a job one time. I said I quit. Now what? I don't work here no more. Oh. I said I quit. My boss was like, come on, man. You ain't quitting. Because I'm about to beat his ass. I don't even want to work here no more. All I want to do is put hands on this dude. Went outside. Had me with the little managers and shit. Managers took me out. Said, hey, man, let's go eat. Laugh. Man, we were just waiting, bro. We were waiting for you to do that. I said, what are you talking about? I said, man, do you know how many times that I had to do it, he had to do it, he had to do it, they had to do it? All he does is talk shit until you check him. You good. You not quitting, bro. We just wanted to see if you was going to man up. Finally say, hey, man, enough's enough. When I came back up to work, I thought you quit, Shaq. They're like, he ain't quitting. We told him not to quit. Like, okay, now you know. we can run a fade anytime you want to. We can go all the way down to the basement floor and sit and just turn on the lights to the damn cars. Just pull our cars around and just do it headlight to headlight and chuckle. That's where I was. They're like, nah, you good. Okay. Marcus Guillaume, we have a caged animal. That is a very, very good thing to say. We want him to be pissed. Look out for Mad Max. Oh, that's not just a nickname right now, bro. That is not an adjective. For those of you guys who may have forgot. That is not even a verb now. Mad Max, it's not a verb. It's not an adjective. It's a noun. Mad Max is a noun. Okay? What is a noun for those of you guys that forgot? It's a person, place, or thing. Or an idea. You think I forgot? Nope. I don't forget shit if you haven't noticed. Person, Maxx Crosby. Place, Las Vegas. Thing, your ass getting kicked. And an idea that you were playing with me. That's all those. That's what a noun is. That's what Mad Max is. That is now those things. An adjective describes. A verb is action. And a noun is a person, place, or thing, or an idea. He is no longer those other two things. He is a noun all the way. That's what that is. Just to let you know. Okay? I'm always a noun. I get it how I live, bro. There ain't no playing with me. Go play with something safe. I ain't safe. Ray Flores in the building. Marcus Guillaume. Definitely time for some unfiltered gear. Everyone compliments the threads. Dude. Even the cigar killers got brand new shit. It's just stuff I'm holding. I'm like, it's not time right now. I'm like Nike. I'm a former Nike employee. I'm a former brand Jordan rep. Okay? Sometimes you got to push that release back. Sometimes, hey man, it's not the time right now. Let's get to after school. Let's get to the holidays. Let's get to people buying their after school clothes. Now, come August, all the dope ass Jordans is coming out. Okay? Or I'm telling you, the 9-tune time Jordan 9s that are coming out, man, the Jordans that he had on in the Bugs Bunny movies and shit. Space Jam, those come out in August. The Space Jam 11s, those come out at Christmas. Better start putting your twos and fews together. All right? But if you want to be ready for the season, you better order it because it's made to order. It is not just sitting in a warehouse. When you order from me, that is being made right then. Made for you right then. It ain't something been sitting in a warehouse. We don't do warehouse. We do made to order. Okay? Gabe Davis, he's being honest. He's always been honest. But the key is, people lied to him. Ain't nothing feels worse than you telling the truth and everyone else is lying. When I was a kid, bro, my father knew when I was lying and when I wasn't. My mom didn't care. My mom didn't care. She's getting my ass whooped. But my father, if he really wanted to know, all he had to do was look at my face and tell if I was mad about it. Oh, they said that you were doing this in class and blah, blah, blah. Come home. Mom mad. I'm in trouble already. My mom don't give a shit. She don't want no phone call. But my dad get home. Matthew, what happened? They said you said this, did this, blah, blah, blah. You do blah, blah. I said, I didn't do it. I do some shit like that. My dad said he didn't do that shit. My mom, what they call? My dad's like, look at him. Look at his face. He was like, oh, he didn't do that. Look at his face. They lying. I'm gonna go to school and kick everybody in the mouth. Dad's like, oh, he didn't do that shit. Somebody lying on him. Ain't nothing worse than having somebody lie on you when you're telling the truth. Or nobody believe you when you're telling the truth. I hate that shit. Don't ever accuse me of some shit. I'll tell you I did it. I don't like nobody enough to lie. I'll tell you the truth. Yeah, I did it. Now what? But don't tell me I did some shit and I didn't. Then you'll find out real quick. I'm gonna tear everything up. I don't like being told that I'm lying. Lying's my choice. And I don't like nobody enough to lie. You deal with it. What I gotta lie for? Where were you? I was at the strip club. What do you mean? That's where I was at. Yeah. That's where I was at. Oh man, I went to Ronnie's house and we were... No. They said there's running a strip club. I went over there. Shit. I'll do about five ones at somebody. Talking about, yeah, I was there. And y'all understand that lying shit. Because if you lie, you have to remember what you said the last time. They're going to ask you again the next day. So exactly what happened again? Your story's totally different. You had on a red shirt, but then it turned into an Argyle shirt. Oh, you had on a Raider hat, but no, I had on my Dodger cap. Now you just making shit up. Nah, I was there. Let's just cut to the chase. Yeah. Straight up. What time did you get in? When I got home. What time was that? I don't know. It was about 4 or 5 in the morning. What were you doing at 4 or 5 in the morning? I was out with the homies. Simple as that. Deal with it. Your life would be a lot better, man, if y'all just kept it a buck. You just kept it a buck, it'd be easier to deal with. You did it. It is what it is. Okay? Maxx is pissed. I'm glad. And I don't think he's ever going to ask for a trade again. Does it mean he'll be a Raider for life? No. I told you guys that before when you swore on your life we'd never trade him. Ain't that right, Justin Saw? Remember Justin Saw? When I told you Maxx was not untradeable and y'all swore in your life that I was crazy, I know what I'm talking about. And we were on here talking about Geno Smith, being cut, and he got traded that same live. And I told y'all was in shambles. And I told you, retiring a Raider is the hardest thing to do. Being a bookend Raider from beginning to end is the hardest thing to do. It's the hardest thing to do, bro. Especially if you're a Hall of Fame player like Crosby. Like I said, it's probably only been about 6 players, 5 or 6 players in 66 years that were bookend Raiders. Drafted by the Raiders, retired as a Raider. Didn't play for nobody else. Very hard. Ken Stabler did not retire a Raider. He went to the Oilers. He went to the Saints. Dave Casper, Hall of Famer. He went to the Oilers. Okay? Marcus Allen was a Chief. I mean, I could throw up in my own mouth right now. Charles Woodson played for the Packers. I'm talking about people that was drafted by us that are Hall of Famers. Then you got the Howie Longs from beginning to end. And you got the Fred Biletnikoffs from beginning to end. Then you got the Art Shells from beginning to end. Then you got the Gene Upshaws from beginning to end. And you got the Cliff Branches from beginning to end. Then you got Ray Guy from beginning to end. These are Hall of Famers. Then it starts getting hard. What other Hall of Famers from beginning to end was a Raider? It's not that many. All the ones you think. A lot of y'all didn't know that Lyle Alzado. Lyle Alzado played for the Browns, Cleveland Browns, and he played for the Broncos before he became a Raider. He ain't in the Hall, but you think of him as a Raider. I'm telling you. And we had all the other ones that came from other teams. The Rod Woodsons, Steeler, Raven. Got guys like that. Mike Haynes, who loved the Fernando Mendoza shirt that Major Raider had on. He came over from New England Patriots. Ted Mad Stewart Hendricks. I saw y'all put him up there. He was a Colt. Maybe only 6 Raiders from beginning to end. Crosby has a chance. But he was traded though. That's official. Tim Brown. Sorry, Justin Saw. Tim Brown played his last year with Chucky down there in Tampa. Remember when you didn't know that? You forgot? I didn't. He said that was the worst thing he ever did. He said he should have stayed a Raider the whole time. All right. Manuel Mendoza. And then he had to change the hook of his rap from Ravens to the Raiders way. See how that works? Okay. Like hit the road. Marcus Guillaume, the thing that Maxx, we need to appreciate the few years we have left with him. So it's time to start winning now. Maxx wants to win now. The whole thing. Let's do it, Raider Nation. Well, like I said before, man, you're in the best position you've been in decades. Here's the bad part about Kubiak. It's all these good things, though. Here's the bad part. My 3 Super Bowl wins when it came to coaches. John Madden was a Raider from beginning to the end. He never coached for anybody else. He came to the Raiders as a linebackers coach. He got drafted by the Eagles. He got hurt before he even played. Tore his knee up. Came to the Raiders as a linebackers coach. Became the coach of the Raiders at age 32. He was the youngest coach. I think he's 33. Youngest coach in the history of the National Football League at that time. Never coached for nobody else. That's Super Bowl 11. That's my first one. Tom Flores, the first quarterback in the history of the Raiders. But I'm about to tell you something that y'all don't know. Or you don't have no idea. Tom Flores won a Super Bowl 4, as the backup to Lynn Dawson with the Kansas City Chiefs, 1970. Tom Flores won a Super Bowl with the Chiefs as Lynn Dawson's backup. Super Bowl 4 versus the Vikings. Didn't know that, did you? Nope, you didn't. Because it's not said. But Coach Flores has a Super Bowl ring with the Chiefs. Came back, was an assistant. After he retired from football, came back to the Raiders. He was assistant under John Madden. Al always hired from within, bro. He didn't go out and get other coaches from other places. Came coach with us. He decided to leave, and what happened? He became the head coach of the Seattle Seahawks. That Bo Jackson, Brian Bosworth game on Monday Night Football, who was the coach of Seattle? Tom Flores. That 91-yard touchdown, and then when he ran Bosworth over in the end zone against us, Coach Flores was the coach with the Seahawks. But he won 2 Super Bowls with us. That was after he won those 2 Super Bowls. So what am I saying? Both of my coaches that won me Super Bowls as coaches were only coaches with the Raiders up until that point. They didn't coach for nobody else. All these other coaches, including Chucky. Chucky was a quarterback's coach or assistant with the 49ers. Then he went over and was the offensive coordinator for the Eagles. Then he came over to us and became our head coach. His first head coaching job was with us, but he coached for 49ers and the Eagles. He didn't win us nothing. Then he goes to Tampa and wins against us. All our coaches didn't come from within. Jack Del Rio, head coach over there, Jacksonville. How'd he do? Did good his first year. Then he wanted to try to act like he was Donald Trump, telling everybody don't kneel. Lost the locker room. Got punted out of here. Out of Oakland. Got absolutely place kicked out of the Coliseum. Didn't do good. Where did all these other coaches we get come from? Where did Hugh Jackson come from? Didn't come from us. Where Tony Sperano come from? Didn't come from us. Where Josh McDaniels come from? You already know that. Where did Pete Carroll come from? You already know that. Where did Kubiak come from? The same place that Pete Carroll came from. So my only concern is this. I've never had a non-Raider coach win me a Super Bowl. But if anybody can do it, it'll be Kubiak. But let's just understand that I've lived my Raider life longer than most of y'all been on the planet. My fandom is older than you as a person, as a human. I'm been a fan longer than you are as a human. I've been on this fan base this long. In that stadium in Oakland, I grew up in there. With Stabler as my quarterback, Clarence Davis as my running back, Mark Van Egan as my fullback, and everybody else, and John Madden walking around. I go back that far. So I know everything about this squad, and I'm just telling you, that's the only concern I have about Kubiak is he'll be the first non-Raider tenured coach who wasn't what? Who wasn't promoted to be the coach. Madden was promoted. Flores was promoted from assistant to head coach. Madden, assistant to head coach. No one has won anything without being promoted through the Raider ranks. Now, with that being said, that's why history can always be made. Kubiak wins a Super Bowl, he'll be the first non-Raider coach to win us a Super Bowl. But we've had quarterbacks who didn't get drafted by the Raiders win us a Super Bowl or two, like Jim Plunkett. Jim Plunkett was a Patriot, 49er, Raider. Free agent quarterbacks have won us Super Bowls, or quarterbacks that got picked up. Kirk Cousins, it's not unprecedented. He can get that has happened with us. And Fernando Mendoza, I've had a drafted quarterback by the Raiders win a Super Bowl. His name is Ken Stabler. See how that works? Okay. See how that works? I'm going to tell you this history and let you know what it is. Alan Brevard in the house. Patrice. Tom Telesco helped sabotage our team and still very sore for me. Well, you got to understand why that happened. Al Davis, one of the most brilliant football minds in the history of the game. His son was never interested in learning the X's and O's of football. He was the businessman. He was a business side. So when Mark got the team in 2011, he didn't know how to evaluate talent and coaches and this, that, and the other. Let Chucky tell you. Chucky tells you when he went, everybody tells you that. When they win their interview with the Raiders, Al pulled out that damn whiteboard and pulled out them damn grease pens and had people drawing plays up. John Gruden will tell you the toughest interviews that he ever had, and he interviewed more than once. Al Davis told him to get up there and write this up. Tell you what he wants, and you got to write it on the board. And then Chucky also said he would tell you who's the third string linebacker for the Chargers. Third string. You got to know that shit. He'll just throw shit at you. Who's the backups? Who's the safety on the practice squad for the Chiefs? Free safety. That would be Trent McDuffie or some shit. You got to know that. Sean Payton, when he interviewed for the Raiders job, he said, man, that Al Davis interview was hard as shit. Because Al knows more football than you. You don't get to walk in there and do a Mark Davis. Well, hey, what do you think you could do? That's Mark. Well, what do you think you could do? Well, I'm looking at your resume. Josh, you're a 6-time Super Bowl champion offensive coordinator. I'm going to bring the Raiders back to glory. How? How in the hell are you going to do that when you wore the Raiders logo like this? That damn fool was wearing this shit like this on the sidelines. Remember? How in the hell are you going to win when the coach doesn't even know that the logo's upside down? Give me a break, bro. You got to be out of your damn mind. You hired Hugh Jackson. Hugh Jackson goes and gets Carson Palmer. Really? Traded all of that shit for that bum. I hate Carson Palmer. Chucky goes to Kansas City and brings over Rich Gannon. All right, Gannon played good for a while, but when it came time for him to be a Raider in that Super Bowl, he turned into a whole Kansas City Chief, gave him 21 points. How in the hell do you give your competitor in the bowl 3 touchdowns? You threw 5 interceptions and gave them 3 pick sixes, and you guys want me to put him above Derek Carr. You guys are crazy as hell. Never was a Chief when I needed him to be a Raider. Of course he was going to do that. He ain't no damn Raider. You got to be a Raider to win a Super Bowl for the Raiders. You can't be no Chief. Oh, Rich Gannon, man. You guys crazy as hell. I needed him to be a Raider that day. He was a traitor that day. Hell wrong with you guys. Marcus Guillaume. Speaking of Mendoza, what's the card to get the tops? The one you were talking about, Indiana gear, which is the one you said to get Shaq. I forgot the name of it. Ask Tom Brady. Tom Brady has it. 1 of 1. Autographed. First time he ever signed a card ever. Tom Brady's like, oh man, ain't no way in hell I'm not buying that. He just bought that shit as soon as it was signed. He's like, I'll take it. Brady like this. Threw the damn American Express black card at their ass. Why do you think Brady bought that shit? Because Brady's rookie card is worth 600 grand. No, There's more than that. Starts at 600. I think it was like 1.2 million or something like that. Mendoza will get more than 7 Super Bowls. Man, you don't even want to see me with 10 rings. You don't want to see me with 10 rings. Nobody does. Nobody wants to see me like this. But all of this shit, that'll be a damn nightmare for everybody. Even Raider fans. Because I'm going to remember everything you said. Anything that you said that was fugazi or fake, I'm a drag you. Don't give me 10 rings. Don't even give me 4. Shit, I got 3. Don't let me get my 4th. My 4th one is going to be the best one. Because I waited 42 years for it. Shit. 10? You don't want to see me with 10 rings, bro. My boys will stop answering the phone. They'll stop answering the phone, bro. Outside of my homies that I got, that y'all know who they are, all my friends are all fans of other teams. They don't want to see me, bro, with 10. That'll be a nightmare for them. Marcus Guillaume, I agree. He'll surpass Brady. I love it. I must just want us to. Gabe said, I just want us to put KC so bad. I want Maxx to tear up Mahomes. He already coming from Mahomes already. Mahomes said that he's the biggest, baddest competitor that he plays against. And he had shit. I don't even know what Mahomes' record is against us. I think he's shit. I think Mahomes only probably lost like 3 times to us. I think he's probably like 15-3 or some shit. But we got a Mahomes that had a knee brace on earlier in the year. This ain't the same cat. All right. Dollar Gill in the house. Pooty Pood in the house. Got his popcorn ready. Look out, the Raiders are coming. What's going on, Vontae? That's right. We're coming. Marcus Guillaume. Time to form Voltron. Time to do it, bro. Like I always tell you, man, this logo is 2 swords. Not 1. We're lopping heads off and we're cutting out rib cages at the same time. Maximum effort. That's the name of this shirt right here. Maximum effort. This is a dope ass shirt, man. I don't know why y'all just don't understand, man. Y'all don't get it, bro. I don't get it, bro. X-Man in the building. What's going on? Niner Empire in the house. Hey, X-Man, dog. Hey, man, it seemed like y'all, I just found out that your coach, man, was in a very bad accident. If y'all didn't hear, Kyle Shanahan was in a very bad accident back in July. And 49ers were trying to keep that under wraps. And guess what? People were, ESPN and everybody kept it under wraps, bro. He a really bad accident. They said he got hurt really bad in an accident. So I don't know what his condition is. But Godspeed to Kyle Shanahan. I don't wish injuries on people, bro. When I play you, I need you to be at 100%. That's what Chiefs Kingdom can't say. When we beat them on Christmas, when I told you we were going to. Remember? Christmas 2023, and I told you that we were going to win when we lost 8 in a row. And everybody said, why, Shaq? We've lost 8 in a row. I said, because the Shield told me in this time. When we beat them, they were at full strength. They couldn't say we didn't have Mahomes, we didn't have Kelsey, we didn't have Rasheed Rice, we didn't have this guy, we didn't have that guy, we didn't have Chris Jones, no, y'all had everybody. When we play the Niners this year, I need Kyle Shanahan to be there. I don't need we didn't have Shanahan. No. I need y'all to be at 100%. I need Kyle Shanahan to be healthy when we play you guys. Ace Moore and Maxx is one of those players. Don't underestimate him. He's built different. Yeah. That's true. But you got to understand. What's the word out? You ever hear about a girl that everybody used to be slobbering over, and you run into one of your dumbass homies, your homeboy Tim or some shit? Oh man, I saw Gail, man. Gail kind of gained some weight, bro. She ain't as fine as she used to be. And then you just so happen to be going down the damn cereal aisle, because y'all still eating Captain Crunch's shit, and you see Gail, and Gail looks good as shit. And you're like, what in the hell is Tim talking about? Hey, what's up, Gail? You're looking at, damn, Gail fine as shit. But the word is out that Gail don't look good no more. Gail look good. Your ass just don't know what looking good is. That's what Maxx is right now. The word out, Maxx damaged goods. That's the term that's out there in the NFL. That he's damaged goods. That he has a degenerative knee. Okay. Once Maxx gets back on his feet, before the trade deadline, everybody's going to be trying to offer whatever they can. They're going to be calling Spytech up, and you know Spytech answers the phone. John Spytech, what you got for me? It's never going to be no, nah, we good. Y'all learned that about Spytech and Brady and them. Y'all learned that shit. Y'all really had to learn that lesson. You know who didn't have to learn that lesson? Me, because I told you Maxx was not untradeable. But y'all did. Y'all swore I was crazy. But until it happened. Champion Chuck just played my NFL Sunday ticket on YouTube. Yeah, that's automatic. NFL ticket's mandatory, even though I get all the games on satellite. I get every game on my satellite. I don't have to pay for shit. But guess what? I still get the NFL ticket. Why? Because one, I can write it off, and two, I can record every game. All right. All right. Tyrone Davis said, y'all talk about bro being pissed as though it matters. He's already plays every snap as hard as he pops the can. Good old MAGA Maxx ain't got some secret extra gear. Let me tell you something, dude. First of all, I don't know what your team is. It looks like you have 3 rings up, but there's a lot of teams that have 3 rings. Just because you're skeptical don't mean that I gotta be. That's the beauty of being your own man. That's your beauty. That's the beauty of you hanging out with a bunch of dudes. You guys might like the same shit, but you don't got my eye. You don't got my rings. You don't got my, I'm a general, bro. You're a lieutenant. Stick to your lieutenant duties, bruh. Generals don't talk to lieutenants about strategy and what we're getting ready to do and who we're getting ready to attack. We don't talk to you. We talk to the president. We talk to people like that. So when y'all start talking about y'all, you ain't talking to me. Tyrone. When you talk about the Raiders and you're talking about fans in this fan base, I keep telling you, you can't look like this and look around. And you can't look down. You got to look up. So when you're talking to me, you're looking like this. Oh, Maxx, man, it don't matter. That's what you're doing. I'm at the mountaintop. You're at the base of the mountain. You're not up here with me. So anything you say what does that mean? That don't mean shit. Just like you said. Just like you said. You act as if what you said matters. Let's just continue. Finish the entire sentence. Y'all talk like Maxx don't matter. Okay, you talk like you matter. And you don't. Not here. You better go over there and go talk to them other dudes. You better go talk to those other dudes that y'all watch so much who don't have no hardware. You're talking to a decorated 3-star general in Raider Nation. You ain't talking to me. I'm the one that you need to be careful with. Everything the Raiders has belongs to me. Everything they got is mine. That's the difference between me and everybody else that you guys pull that bullshit that you pull. You know damn well that comment, you had that already just copied and pasted that entire shit. You didn't type that shit out. You had that shit ready to go on your list of comebacks. Like I said before, I never worry about nobody that's beneath me telling me what I know. I know everything. You need to go talk to one of your homies about that. Don't come talking to me acting like you're on my level, because you're not. That's not disrespectful, it's just facts. When you get 3 rings, but you can't get, you come up here and you can sit next to me and tell me what I know. When you're a Bill Holloway, when you're a Whittington Thomas, when you're a Eat Trip, when you're when you're a Raider violator, when you're a major Raider, then you can come over here and act like what you say matters in caps. Those caps don't mean shit. You ain't no different than anybody else that don't know what the hell you're talking about. Because as soon as he starts cooking, you're not going to be saying anything. Don't worry about these dudes coming over here. They're scared to death. Even people in Raider Nation are scared to death. Don't act like Raider fans wasn't turned in on Maxx. They don't want Maxx to succeed. They want him for whatever reason. You're talking politics. What in the hell does that have to do with football? Only dumbass Raider fans say stupid shit. You got Nick Bosa that plays for the Niner Empire. You don't hear Niner Empire talking about no MAGA shit. You're just dumbass. That's all. Like who he voted for or who he supports politically have anything to do with that grass. It don't have shit to do with that grass, bruh. I don't care who you vote for. You guys are worried about what? Say it with me, you guys. The wrong shit. What the hell do I care about what a man does in his own free time? Y'all be worried. You guys out there, you guys really be saying some feminine shit. No disrespect. But when another man is judging another man on some shit that has nothing to do with what a man's doing right now, there's something wrong with you. Ain't shit wrong with us. You're the one with the thong on. You're the one that's walking around with the makeup on. Not me. I don't care what a man does in his private time. Maxx could vote for whoever the hell he wants for as long as he lines up on that line when that ball snap and he's tackling the shit or sacking the shit out of somebody. That's all I care about. I don't care about that other shit. Y'all care about his haircut. Y'all care about whether his chain is real or not. Y'all care about stupid shit. Who cares, bro? Who cares? Y'all care. Y'all worry about the wrong shit. Probably was rooting for us to lose. Come on, man. Let's lose this game so we can get a pick. I never did that shit. I was like, man, I don't care who we get. We're supposed to win. So don't worry about these dudes. He thought he was cooking till he came over here and found out he wasn't. The gas isn't on, homie. That turkey pot pie is not going to get cooked in that oven because you didn't pay the gas bill. Stop playing with me. I keep telling you, go play with something safe, bruh. Do some sit-ups on the freeway. It's safer than coming over here, messing with me. I don't play, bro. You got to know who you're talking to, bro. Look up so you can see who you're talking to. Right now, you're like, I hear them, but I don't see them. Oh, there you are, bro. Yeah, that's me. You know so much, get your own channel so we can come over there and see what you know. You're on my shit for a reason. Hell wrong with you guys. Y'all be tripping. But I'll put you in your place. I'll let you know. Patrice is laughing. Come on, P. What's wrong with these dudes? Like I said before, there's nothing worse than a Raider fan who ain't won shit talking about what we're gonna do. You're not even qualified to talk about shit. And got the nerve to have 3 rings on the avatar. You don't have none of those. None of those are your rings, bro. None of those trophies are yours. None of them. Not one. Those are your daddy's and your granddaddy's rings. You ain't got no ring, dog. Hell wrong with you. Gabe Davis in the house. Talking about what a man, who he's voting for. I don't care if the whole team's MAGA. Win me a ring. Why do I care? Y'all worry about the wrong shit. Oh, well, you know, he's a Muslim. Who cares? I don't care what religion you got. I don't care about your sexuality. I don't care who you sleeping with. I don't care what you ate for breakfast. I don't care if you took a number 2 instead of a number 1. What do I care about that shit for? What does that got to do with football? Line up, man. Do your fucking job. I don't care about that other shit. Y'all stupid for that. That's the dumbest comment of the day. Don't be like this dude. That's a guy that was rooting against us. Gabe Davis said, we have a losing season. That's what I'm worried about. I'm not worried about it. Why would I be worried about a losing season when we put ourselves in a position to have losing seasons? That's all we've done. All we've done is put ourselves in a position to lose. Who benched Maxx? Who was it? Who told Maxx Crosby to have a seat for the last couple of games of the season? Who did it? Was it Maxx? Did Maxx say, hey, man, you know what, man? I'd rather just go out and hang out with Dana White and them. No. It took a whole Tampa Bay Buccaneer general manager to do that shit. You think Al Davis would have told Maxx he couldn't play? That's how I know you don't know shit. Bill said, quick prayers for victims of the Bite of Seattle mass shooting today. Mass shooting today? What happened? I didn't even hear about that. Wow, I don't even know. Okay. All right, man. Mario in the house. DeMarcus, Gus Bradley. Yes, sir. Manuel, what's going on? Bill, I think the defense is going to be a top 15. Jake Cortese in the house. All right. Glenn Plastoris, I'm sorry, Glenn, I missed your comment. Another 3-ringer in the house. A lot of y'all thought that because your pops and your uncles and them let you sit around and watch something with them, you're on their level. That's why they told you don't be talking, bro. You're going to be in here. You won't sit down with us, man. Sit over there and shut up. You better sit there in the corner. Don't say shit. And we don't want to hear from you guys, bro. You guys don't know anything. You guys don't know shit. You can't tell us how to win, what we did when we won. You weren't around when we won. A bunch of virgins in the nation talking about clapping some buns. Ain't nothing worse than a virgin talking about, oh, man, if it was me. They're looking at you like, bro, What are you talking about? You ain't never seen shit. You ain't never even unhooked a woman's bra before. How are you going to tell us what you would do? I mean, these guys is ridiculous, bro. They crazy. You have one girlfriend and you still ain't did nothing yet. Been with her a year. You still on first. Hell you talking about? Stop it, man. Sick of you cats, man. Gabe Davis in the house. Bill. Straight up. All right, man. Wrong with you guys come over saying dumbass shit. Who cares about what I mean, come on, bro. I really don't care about that. I keep telling you guys, that's why y'all don't win. You don't win nothing. You don't win nothing, man, because you guys are not worried about football. Everything is more important. Nothing's more important than winning, bro. And until you know that, you won't win shit. You won't win anything. That's just life, period, bro. When you're always with the homie that's always going to tell you what's not going to work. Oh, man, you might go over there, man. She got a boyfriend. Oh, she got a boyfriend. You know how many times I heard that shit? What you doing, Shaq? I'm about to go over there, man, and talk to Rachel. Oh, man, Rachel got a man, though. What does that mean? I can't go talk to her because she got a boyfriend? Let her tell me she got a boyfriend. See what I'm saying? Y'all let dudes talk you out of shit that could get you somewhere. Yo, man, I hear they hiring over there, man. Over there at the quarry and shit, man. Shit, they starting out at 30 an hour. Oh, man, shit, you got to be in the union to do all of that. That's just trying to get you not to go over there. Then when you get over there, and then you get in, what do? Yo, man, they got any more positions over there, dog, man? Find out if there's any more openings. Nah, nigga, you should have went over there with me. I showed up. It just so happened that day, somebody quit. And they're like, yo, man, you know how to run a forklift? Yeah. Hey, man, shoot, man, you can join the union, man. We'll take it out of your first 2 checks. But when you're walking around with a bunch of losers, they'll tell you anything to get you to stay with them. We're not listening to you, Tyrone. We're not paying attention to nothing you're talking about. We're ringed up over here, bro. Super Bowl 11, Super Bowl 15, Super Bowl 18. Look that way, you'll see your boy. If you can't say that, you ain't me. And if you said that, you ain't me. I hate these Raider fans, bro. I hate you guys. You guys are pathetic, bro. You guys are an abomination to this fan base. That's why we ain't shit. That's why we get disrespected. That's why they laugh at you. Because of people like him. He's over there agreeing with people. Got the nerve to be a Raider fan, agreeing with the opposition and shit. My boys know. Don't come over here talking to me about no Raiders. I don't care if we went 2-14, which we did. 3-30. What did we go last year? Shit, 3-14, whatever the record was. My people know, man, you mess with me, I'm gonna drag your team. It doesn't matter what team it is. I know everything about every team. You come over here talking about Maxx and this and that. Shit, I'm gonna talk about your shit. I'm gonna talk about your owner getting happy endings down there in Miami. Don't play with me, bro. I'm gonna talk about Andy Reid's son, Britt Reid, who was drunk and ran into that little girl who's going to be in a wheelchair the rest of her damn life. Like with me, you got to know what you got to be careful. Jay Cortez in the house. All right. Yeah, man, salute to those people that passed away, man, in that horrific situation. I didn't even know nothing about it. Manuel Mendoza's Menza said most people that I've been around said they were going to run almost the same shit when Kubiak was with the Seahawks. When something works, you tend to do what works, right? The man just won a Super Bowl. His whole offense won a damn Super Bowl. What's he gonna do? Come over here and do something different? This man is the reigning Super Bowl champion right now. So Marcus Peters definitely winning business decisions. Yeah, him and Jack, Captain Jack. Kubiak has this team going in the right direction. I'm hearing good things about Kubiak. But come on, Bill. We're original Oakland Raiders, man, from that stadium in Oakland. who grew up in there. We know what we need to do. We know what's happened in the past. But there's always a chance for somebody to make history. Knicks just did it. Knicks just did it. Knicks just did something they wasn't supposed to do. They wasn't supposed to win no damn NBA title, bro. They got hot at the right time. All season they weren't cooking like that. When the playoffs hit, they turned into a different beast. Why? Because they had Mike Brown come over there and had him right. It's the same team that that Tom Thibodeau was over there before. The same team. Brunson was on that team. All them dudes was on that team. Everybody. OG Anunoby, all them dudes. Difference is they brought in Mike Brown, who was what? A champion with Golden State. Came over there, changed that whole shit. You couldn't even play against them dudes. He had them playing so well. Man Mizza said, what's your opinion on some fans saying that they can't wait 3 to 5 years for the Raiders to do whatever? That's fine. Everybody has a right to their opinion until you come over to here talking to me. I don't have no problem with anyone's opinion until you say it to me. When you say it to me, then that's when I take it personal. I don't worry about what the peanut gallery's talking about, bro. If I'm in the club, I'm in the rave, I'm at the toga party, and it's cracking, and I'm in there, and I'm up with the DJ, and I'm waving my hand, and I'm in Vegas, and I'm up there, and all the shooby doobies is talking about coming to my section, why am I worried about the guy that's parking cars in the parking lot? Please explain that to me. Oh, man, it's not that great in there. Man, you outside. Here's my valet ticket, man. Go get my car, man. Maybe I'll give you $10. You don't listen to these dudes, man. Don't fall for it, bro. They want you to be miserable, too. They want you to be just like them, miserable. Ain't gonna work. Not with me. Get your ass cooked. Sean Harvey, what's going on? JQ, man, if those fans waited long enough, it shouldn't have been a problem. Wait for another year of playoff football. Dude, I don't care. I'm a Raider for life. Don't you know what that means? As long as God allows me to wake up, I'm this. Don't matter how long it takes. I've waited 42 years. Like I said, a lot of you guys, I don't feel bad for y'all. Y'all have waited. I've waited your whole life. Plus, if you're 35 years old, I've waited for my Super Bowl, my 4th one, 7 years longer than you've been alive. Why am I worried about some Similac kids? Y'all still walking around with damn pacifiers in your mouth in the nation. Why am I listening to you, bro? For what? I've been a fan longer than you've been alive, waiting for a Super Bowl win. Why am I worried about what the hell your opinion is? I don't care about what nobody says. They can have their opinions as long as you don't come over here, address me, and tell me some shit. You're gonna get fried, bro. I'm gonna throw your ass out there with the sharks. I'm really gonna make you walk the plank. Because you're talking to me now. You talking to me? Who you talking to? Oh, are you over there talking to them? The other channels? Oh, yeah. I don't care. It's not my house. Simple as that, bro. You don't get to walk through a mud puddle and come in my house. Oh, hey, what's up, Shaq? Can I come in? Man, you dirty as shit. Hell no. What do you want, bro? Stand out here. I'll come outside, close the door. What? That's how I talk to you fools. You know what's on it? You got lice? Come on, dog. You ain't sitting on my couch. Could smell you from here. No, you're not allowed in. You're not in the unfiltered nation. Hell wrong with you guys, man. And you can unsub me, because that's what usually happens after I cook these cats. Oh, I'm going to unsub them. I don't give a shit. For every person I lose, I gain 20 followers by telling the truth. Cousins is healthy, Bill says, and has something to prove. He wants his 2 years. Yeah. I guarantee you, if he comes and stinks up the joint, he won't be here. Jalen Naylor on that Vikings team, too, with Kirk. We're going to be a problem, dude. Y'all got to think, what are you in this for, bro? What are you a fan for? Nobody forcing you to be a fan of this team. Leave. A whole bunch of y'all. Hey, man, as long as Derek Carr is the quarterback, I hope we lose every game. I don't want to. Maxx leaves, I'm gone. Leave, bro. We don't need you here, dog. What you talking about? When you've worked your ass off and you've dedicated your life to something and someone doesn't want to be around, how long do you cry about it? I'm a open the door ass nigga. Ah, shit. I've been a fan since I was a little dude. When I became a fan in 1974, the Raiders were 0-1 in the Super Bowl. I wasn't even alive when we lost the Super Bowl to Lombardi, Vince Lombardi. I had to earn my first ring. So am I going to listen to somebody who don't have shit when I've earned all mine? Went to 2-14 seasons and all of that. Jamarcus Russells and all the shit I've been through. City changes. All kinds of shit. Man, I'm not worried about nothing nobody's talking about, man. Bill said, I'd like to see AOC get his confidence back under Kubiak. We'll see if he's on the team. I think he'll be around, bro. Because Mendoza's on ice. Crosby's going to be like Ted Hendricks. They don't even know who Ted Mad Stork Hendricks is. You got a whole smartphone and you dumb. I don't understand it, bro. You guys got a smartphone and you the dumbest person in the building. All you got to do is, you don't even got to type shit in. Just talk into your phone. Talk to Siri. Siri will tell you that you're a dumbass. You are a dumbass. P-Dog in the house. What's up, P-Dog? You hear what I'm saying, P? Man, your men's in the house. It's always just win. F-Tank, and I got into a fight with a Raider fan because I told him we're sorry for thinking like that. Well, you can't, you got to understand there's always remedial fans in the fan base. These people are stupid, bro. Just because you're a fan of Raiders don't mean you're dumb. I'm smart. There's dumb fans in every fan base. I don't deal with y'all. There comes a time in your life, man, you have to understand I'm not dealing with you anymore. I'm not dealing with dumbass people, bro. I'm not around dummies. This channel, you come in, you say something stupid, you get kicked out anyway. So it's like, or you decide to leave on your own because you didn't like what I said. Then you go back to the other channels and go over there in their timeline and say Shaq is clown. Man, Shaq knows more Raider football than anybody on here. Tell him I said it. Tell any content creator on YouTube, you do not want to see Shaq on a panel. You don't want to see me in real life. You don't want to see me, period. If you're going to be talking stupid, you don't want to see me. I travel ringed up. All my boys were all 3 ringers. When we walk in the building, it's 12 Raiders Super Bowl championships wherever we go. And when we go out to smoke cigars, we're smoking cigars with Sandra Douglas Morgan. You're not us, bro. You're not. And then I go live so you could see it. Remember? Remember last year? Remember last season? Me, 3 rings. Bill, 3 rings. Winston Thomas, 3 rings. E-Trip, 3 rings. That's 12. We walked into that cigar bar, ringed up. And guess who was there? Sandra. Guess who came over was with us? Sandra. Hanging out. Taking pictures. She was on the live. Signing shit. Smiling, looking beautiful. You ain't us, bruh. You're not. Okay? Straight up. Charles Woodson approving my shirt. Ain't that right, Justin Saw? Tell me Woodson Whiskies didn't put a whole bunch of fire emojis when I had that Woodson shirt on. Oh yeah, the one that y'all can get. He was. Tell me Mike Haynes, Super Bowl champion Raiders, Super Bowl 18 with Major Raider. I want that Mendoza shirt. What am I listening to you guys for? We make merch that Raiders approve. Maxx saw my shirt. Fist bump. Thanks, my brother. I'm listening to you. You ever get a fist bump from Maxx Crosby, bro? Tyrone, have you ever got a fist bump from Maxx Crosby, bro, because you had on a shirt that you designed that he approved of? No. That same shirt with everybody's autograph on it that y'all have seen that has Genty on it and everybody else on it? No. You're not me, bro. Find somebody you can play with. Okay? Justin Saw in the building. What's going on, Justin? Hell wrong with you guys? You said you thought I wasn't coming on. Come on, dog. You know better than that. Okay? All right, man. What's going on? X-Man. I don't know if you heard, man. Our coach was in a car accident. I did. Prayers go out to Kyle Shanahan. Nobody deserves to be laid up. Nobody deserves to be in no car accident. Could have lost his life. Praise God he didn't. Okay? All right, man. Rich Wallace, what's up? Summer treating me. Dick Lavender, what's going on, pimp? Dick Lavender in the house. Real ones, bro. Like I said, man. Man, it's going down. Hey, Dick Lavender, I know damn well you're going to that Jets game, man. Tell Eugene, I said, man, to stop getting traffic tickets, man. Stop getting beat up by his girl. Tell him I said that when you get to the game. All right? All right, man. Saving minds for Vegas. Man, Bill, you don't even understand. I just looked at the new merch. Oh, like, oh, man. What am I wearing? Oh, my God. I don't even know if I'm going to launch it, man. You know how I am. I'll be like, man, y'all ain't supporting. I'll just wear it. Okay. All right, man. Yo, he's happy about being a Raider. Beware the Condor. Just aside. Jalen Season. Shaq, what do you think about Tony Romo catching DUI leaving the golf tournament? Shit, bottoms up. I mean, Tony Romo's a civilian, bro. Why do I... Tony Romo, man, is a civilian, bro. It happens every day, man. One of my boys, man. My boy done got 7 drunk drivings, man. That's still my dog, man. But, I mean, you want to drive drunk, man. You a multimillionaire. I mean, at least he fessed up. He's like, hey, man, I was faded. That's the best way to deal with it. Like, I was faded. I don't have no opinion on it, man. I mean, thank God nobody got hurt. That's all I can say. What am I going to do, laugh at him, dog? Tony Romo ain't never said nothing bad about no Raiders that I've heard of. Now that Ryan Clark that you guys are very upset about, Ryan Clark done said some greasy shit about my guys. And then he has the audacity to sip and cry about it. Come on, bro. Man up. You got fired, man. People get fired or lose their jobs all the time, dog. Man up. You crying. What are you crying for, bro? You weren't crying when you were saying that Ashton Jitty don't have the it factor. You weren't crying when you were talking about Maxx was damaged good. You wasn't crying when you were saying all that crazy shit. You wasn't crying then. Don't cry now, bro. You act like you're Shannon Sharp or somebody. Shannon Sharp a way better announcer than you are, bro. Did Shannon cry when he got his pockets ran through by that teeny bopper? I mean, damn. That girl took 30 M's from his ass. Not M&M's, millions. He didn't cry. He just said, hey, I got. It is what it is. Tony Romo got caught in the Matrix. Everybody gets caught in the Matrix when you ain't on point. That's part of being a man. That's man shit. Come on, bro. He had a little too many to drink. Got on the road. Shit. He got clipped. I ain't got no opinion, bro. It's a grown-ass man. Mark Sanchez getting beat up by a senior citizen. Got stabbed up, poked up. I mean, if I'm going to talk about Tony Romo, I got to talk about people more than Tony Romo. Tony Romo's like way at the bottom, dog. I could talk about Mark Sanchez. I could talk about Shay Sharp. I could talk about Ryan Clark. There's people that's way worse. Tony Romo, man, got caught sipping on some scissor. All right. Justin South said, I saw a video of him skipping the train at the things ready for the depoy. I hope he gets it. All right, man. Yeah, come on, Patrice Wally. You know these dudes' names. Randall. Names like that, bro. I've worked with guys like this, man. My whole life, bro. I mean, these dudes are... Come on, man. Run the lights up. King Ed. I got too many savages on here. I got too many Raider savages on here, man, for let one clown come in and mess up the whole shit. King Ed, I know this, bro, because I know what kind of guy you are, bro. You ever been to a party and the party's popping and one dude just messing up the whole party, bro? One dude, man, he drunk. He bumping into people. He pitching girls' asses and shit. He just messing everything up, bro. Like, dude, why is he in here? Get him out of here. The DJ's homie. He just in there, man, just faded, high. Don't know how to be faded and high at a party and just chill. He got to be doing the most. Next thing you know, man, he leaking. He leaking all over everything. Ain't nothing, nothing's worse than a person in there who just got his whole nose just readjusted and he's leaking. Girls don't want to see no blood all over. Look at women leaving, bro. Like, damn, the shooby doobies are leaving. We're out. Like, damn, dude, this dude messing everything up. That's these dudes. They're the dudes that come to the party and get beat up. No matter how much you talk to him, he got to get beat up. Yo, man, chill. Oh, no, man. I'll fight anybody in here. Oh, them kind of dudes. Typing in all caps and shit. We don't need you guys over here, bro. King Ed in the building. Okay, time to put money on that depoy. Okay, rude awakening in the house. Okay, rude awakening scared to death. Rude awakening, he didn't even put his team down. Ain't nothing worse than somebody talking crazy. They don't tell you their affiliations first. This dude kicking, he's getting at us because but if you were so proud of your team, you would have said, hey man, Broncos fan here. Hey man, Chiefs fan here. Hey man, Chargers fan here. Hey man, Cowboys fan here. Hey man, Vikings fan here. Hey man, Browns fan here. Hey, nah, he comes in and starts talking about us because he don't want to talk about his team first. At least no Raider fans show up first. I would have said my team, and then I would have said what you said about your team. That's the difference. We announce ourselves when we walk in. You see the difference? When we show up, you never have to ask a Raider fan what his team is. Have you noticed that? You never have to ask a Raider fan what his fan base is. He always leads with his team first. We're going to say, Raiders! Then we're going to say what we got to say. We're going to let you know who we with first. That's what gang members do. Red rag, blood, blue rag, green rag, this rag, MS-13. We always, whatever it is, SOS, Son of Samoa, all of them, Vice Lords, all of us. Anybody that's in a, and this is a gang. Raider Nation's a gang. Anybody who's in that always tells you what their affiliations is. And if you don't, if you are walking around, especially here in LA, if you're walking around here, somebody's going to ask you, where you from, homie? See, y'all don't understand that because y'all live in the suburbs or y'all ain't really bout it. You come from where we come from. When somebody asks you where you from, you're supposed to tell them. If you don't, you get DP'd, which is kicked out your shit. You don't, if somebody asks you where you from, you better shop 60s, Hoovers, Jungles, this, Raiders. You know, you're supposed to lead with your team, but y'all wasn't raised right. Whatever fan base you from, I'm just trying to help you in the future. When you walk in, you announce your team first, so we know who we're talking to. Who are you? Who are you, homie? You come up here talking, cause you're what? You're a bum. But I'm gonna leave you on here. Justice saw Ravens tried to make a fool out of the Condor. Didn't try. He has to fix that. Then there's the Raiders, man, cooking that steak that be cooking inside. About to cook, yeah, man, to cook. It's done. My wife done already gave me to come on in and eat. They're not waiting. I'm on my patio, smoking a dope ass cigar, getting ready to eat a whole ribeye. You think I'm worried about what this guy's talking about? This guy's eating a cold can of chili because the microwave's broke. I mean, come on, dog. Eating a cup of noodles. What are we doing here, bro? Are you trying to compare what you got going on with what I got going on? Understand that. Are you really trying to measure? You gonna come up short. Gonna come up short, bro. Let me just say this. This ain't a Raider channel. Anybody's welcome to come over here as long as you know what you're talking about. And if you don't, you're gonna get cooked. Look at it this way. Whatever fan base you're in, Are you as decorated in your fan base as I am in mine? No. You're not even on my level in your own fan base. You're nobody. Nobody knows you. Nobody's heard of you. You got to type in all caps and say stupid shit. You're not even popular in your own shit. Whatever fan your team of, they don't know you at all, bro. In my fan base, Raider Nation, I'm known. Put a 1 in the chat if Matthew Shaq Unfiltered isn't known. I'm known, bro. When I go to the games, yo, Shaq, you know how many of y'all I met going to the games, bro? When I show up to the games, people I never met walk up to me and say, yo, Shaq, I've been watching you. You? Shit, you can walk around and nobody will say hi to you. Nobody even know who you are. No matter what your team is, no matter how many rings your team has, you're not known in the fan base because you're a nobody, bro. You're nobody. At least over here, I might be whatever you think I am, but guess what? You got to look up. Straight up. I'm going to tell you this right now, bro. Whittington Thomas, I wish he was on here. A couple years ago, bro. Me and him went to the game. Matter of fact, it was the first time I ever met him in person. Went to the game. Me and him. We were at the Death Star. We were outside. For those of us who go to the games, they have all these rally things, and there was a rally thing that they have, like, for those who goes to the game. Bill, you know, across the street over there, they have these rallies and DJ and all this stuff going on, and these activities and all this shit going on out there, tents up and all that. Me and Whittington Thomas. I got receipts, bro. I got people that actually are witnesses to my level on this fan base. Okay? We were inside there, walking around outside in one of them parking lots, bro. This dude walked up to me. Raider employee. He had on the Raider shirt, Raider badge, Raider this, Raider hat, working, bro. And I was on live. It's on this channel. I was on live talking to y'all. This Raider employee walked up to me, and he was like, "Hey, what's going on?" And I thought, you know, because the first thing I'm thinking is like, what did I do? I don't know this guy. He walked up to me, and he said, "Matthew Shaq Unfiltered." That's when I realized I didn't even know. He was like, "Man, me and my wife watch you all the time." You hear that, you little ass boy? You hear that, you little ass boy? I'm walking around. I got people I never even met walking up to me. Marty Lowe did it last year. Him and his beautiful wife, Rose, walked right up to me, man. Bill was with me. Whittington Thomas was with me. We were outside hanging out with Charles Woodson's DJ out there for Woodson's Whiskeys. She walked right up to me. She said, "Matthew Shaq Unfiltered." You ain't talking to me, dog. I was like, "Hi." She was like, "Marty Lowe." I was like, "What's up, Marty?" Like I said before, bro, you could talk all this shit you want to. You're a nobody. You're the guy at work that nobody knows your name. Oh man, what's the dude that's over there, man? That shovels the shit over there in the corner, man. What's his name? His name Henry. Harry. That's you. Herschel. Oh yeah, Herschel. Well, nobody know you, bro. Nobody knows these dudes, man. They're clowns. Not recognized nowhere. Go in the gas station every week. Nobody even says hi to you, bro. Stop it. What's up, Tom? Hey, man, what's going on? Okay. Man, say, "Hey, Shaq, I'm waiting for those for Love of the Game Jordan 1s that's coming out next month." Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of them. But I got so many shoes, man. I got to pick and choose, man. I can't buy everything anymore, man. The wife made it clear. She's like, you need your own house. I got too many shoes. They just in the box. So I got to pick and choose, bro. I think there's only like maybe like 7 more shoes I got to buy this year. Like 7. There's too many. There's too many shoes coming out. I just gotta pick and choose. I ain't got no room, bro. Ain't got no room. Okay. All right, Jordan 11 Space Jams. White cement threes is what I want. White cement threes come out next year, but the bread fours come out. Bread fours come out. I got to get those again. Bread fours are coming out, not the ones that they had with the fake leather that just came out. No, the real ones. They come out this year. It's a bunch of them. A bunch of shoes I got to get. Okay, I got to get those. I got to get the infrared sixes, the white ones. Anything that Mike put his foot in is mandatory. If Mike didn't put his foot in, it's optional. If Mike wore it, I got to get it. That's my rule. I don't have a room just to get stuff just because it's dope anymore. I got to get shit that Mike wore or is very valuable. If it's not that, I can't get it. King Ed says Sixers picked up Contavious Caldwell Pope. Yeah, dog. Look like the Knicks are done. My boy Rick Lavelle, man, Raider fan, man, but he's a diehard Knicks fan. He said Knicks in 5. I was like, I don't think so. Not Knicks in 5, bro. I don't think so. I think the Knicks are gonna have to play some basketball. All right, man. Man, you guys waiting for them shoes as well. Don't forget the Knicks Jordan 8s that are coming out. Yeah, those are dope. Nick Jordan 8s are dope. Those are dope. Okay. All right, man. Patrice. He says his wife said he does not want to leave Vegas. He was really upset about what happened with Baltimore. Of course. Of course, Patrice, as a man who has a wife and a child, there's nothing more than to have your wife upset about some shit that happened to you. Maxx is mad as fuck, man. He's hot. Let somebody do something to me in front of my family. That's his family, bro. He had his daughter with him. He had his wife with him. He had his people with him. And he got treated like that? Oh, nah. It's different. You did that in front of my family, bro. Oh, nah. It's different, bro. It's different. Yeah, they was in shambles. Yeah, Justin Saw, you was one of them. Justin Saw, luckily there wasn't no sharp objects around, dog. You was gone, bro. All right. P, you was upset too. I know you came back to us. It was meant to be. That's what these guys don't get. You can't. Destiny doesn't care if you like us or not. Destiny's destiny, bro. When it's your time, it's your time. And you know what? When it's our time again, for those of us that's actually won multiple times, ain't nothing better than being a Super Bowl champion Raider fan. Because nobody's happy except Raider fans. Everybody's mad. Everybody, bro. Everybody. And if they're a fan of another team and they say, hey, man, congratulations, they're not doing it for your team. They're doing it for you. They're doing it because they love you. They're not doing it because your team won. They were rooting hard as shit. When you win, everybody's mad. Oh, it wasn't for this and that. If we wasn't hurting, and they called me and they gave you guys. They're gonna start crying like Ryan Clark. They're gonna be crying like him. That's why I said buy your merch now, bro. Get ready, bro. Every time we have something to celebrate, I'm gonna have something to put on. What happened with the Mendoza shirt? I put it out a month before he was even drafted. Some of y'all, Shaq, are you sure? I put that shirt out a month before, and those of you guys that understood it, y'all bought it, and then come draft night, you had your shirt on. But when I showed up, what did I have? I had another Mendoza shirt, diving over the goal line. Remember? Because I understand it. You don't wait till it happens. You got to prepare yourself for success. You got to already walk around and let your nuts drag. If your nuts ain't dragging, they don't create sparks. You ain't doing it right. You got to already act like you already got the shit already. You don't listen to these dudes that can't teach you nothing. They can't teach you nothing. They can't help you get nowhere. And they ain't got more than you. It's like the dude that's standing on the bus stop and a Bentley drives by. He's like, oh man, shit, I don't understand why he put those rims on that car, man. If it was me, dude, if you don't pull out your day pass out of your wallet, shut the F up, you're not in a position to tell no man that's driving a $160,000 car when you don't even have a bucket what he should put on his car. That's how these guys sound, bro. They sound totally ridiculous. Oh, if it was me, bro, I would have got the sports package. It ain't you. That's the problem. Maybe he already has another car with the sports package. The bare minimum, boys. You got the bare minimum, whatever that is. Barely getting by. Telling somebody who's doing it, he would have did it your way. You're still on fries, big dog. If you don't go back there, man, and go get some more of that iodized salt back there, bro, and get back on your job, you got 3 minutes to get back there, bro. Take a piss, wash your hands, and get back there and pull them fries up before they burn. Like, you need to be concentrating on what's paying you. Being over here talking to me is not giving you a cent. I'm on here making money right now. This is a paid channel. No matter what I say, do, I get a check once a month from YouTube. What are you doing? Hell wrong with you guys. Okay. All right. Bill. Jim Otto. Yep. All right, man. You talking about that song. I didn't even hear it yet. Okay. Tim Brown. Yeah, man. That's how Al kept our culture. These guys are jealous of us, bro. How's a team as sorry as us have the best? We have our own theme song, bro. We got our own shit. Ain't nobody fooling with us, man. Pedigree wise, our uniform colors, everything. All we gotta do is win, bro. That's all we gotta do. Our uniforms look better than these dudes. You don't even have a theme song. You don't have no type of history, no type of mystique. You don't got shit. Your stadium ain't better than ours. If you ain't the Rams, you ain't even fooling us on a stadium. Like, why are we worried about these dudes, man, who have nothing, bro? We're staying at the damn Caesar's Palace Resort, and these dudes are staying at the Motel 6, telling us there's something wrong with us. Oh man, if it was me, I wouldn't be spending all that money to stay there, bro. I mean, the hotel, all you got to do is come in there, take a shower, shit, and shave, bro. And dude, if you want to stay at the damn bed bugs room 121, that's on you, dog. I like being at the resort. I like spending money when I'm in Vegas. You go to In-N-Out Burger every meal? Shit, we went to In-N-Out Burger after we hung out with the president of our damn football team. What the hell is this dude talking about? Have you ever sat around with the president of your football team smoking cigars, bro? Have you? I know we have, ain't that right, Bill? I know we've done it. And it's proof, and we got proof too. Because all y'all saw it. So you're definitely not talking to us. We're doing better than you, dog, as a fan. Can't control what our football team does. But as far as a fan, man, we're living like Elon Musk around here. What are you talking about? We're living on the top. And you know it. You know it. You know you're not doing as good as us in your fan base. Your team is winning, but what's that got to do with your raggedy ass? Nothing. You're in your tidy whities and a damn wife beater, man, with ketchup and mustard stains on it, bro. You're not us. You're not going to no game. You don't get to go to Vegas, bro, and turn up. You don't hang out with the president of your team. You don't get to fist bump and say what's up to the players and go to the practices and shit. You're not us, bro. Not even close. Not even close, bro. Like I said, man, your 30-minute lunch is over, man. You better get back there, man, and start stacking that dog food up. Okay? Pet Mart opens tomorrow at 9 a.m., bro. You better get to work. You don't got time to be on here with us. You got shit to do. Okay? Justice Haas said Pete Carroll deserved another shot. Not with Tom Brady and him in the house, you don't. Nope. Antonio Pierce deserved another shot. Facts. And what did Stabler do? He sat and learned. Sure did. Sat behind Daryl LaMonica, who was what? A player that came over from another team. Come on, Bill. These dudes don't even know their team. We know their teams better than they do. That's why he didn't want to tell me his team. That's why I kept him on here. He thought I was going to block him. No, I'm gonna leave your whole ass on here. So you can what? He's probably already gone already. But I'm gonna leave your whole ass on here just to let you know you're not us. Daryl LaMonica, we drafted Ken Stabler in the '68 draft. He didn't become the starter till '72. How many years is that? 4. 4 years on the bench before he became a starter. Rich Bisaccia should have got another chance too. We'd already have a ring already if we would have kept Bisaccia. He pissed you off when the dumbass wore the shield upside down. I hate that dude. I was at that game. I knew it was over and woke up that morning. Barrett Rahman's news was everywhere. Then Gannon went out and shit the bed. I can't stand Rich Gannon, bro. And another reason why I can't stand him is because when he got on CBS and he would cover our games, all he did was trash us the whole fucking time when he was on there. And let me ask you a question, bro. Y'all know this to be true. Any of you fans of other teams that want to come over and talk about us, have you talked to any of the former players? I had Super Bowl champions on our live stream. Ain't that right, Bill? Jeff Barnes and all of them. Okay? Come on, bruh. Come on, man. We talking to the alums. You wish you can, I don't care what team you have. You wish you were able to hang out and actually socialize with people that you grew up watching. Okay? We do that. But y'all don't even understand. There's levels, bro. Levels. Y'all work for companies and nobody even know you guys. Senior VP don't know you by name. Don't know you, man. CEO don't know you. They see us, they know us, man. Come on over. Have some drinks. You're just the little dude that sweeps up the damn leaves, bro. If it wasn't for your Uncle Ernie, you wouldn't even have a job. You only have a job because your Uncle Ernie helped you get in. You didn't get in because of no other reason, bro. You can't stand on your own too like a grown-ass man in your shit. We can. That's the difference. I'm more respected in my fan base than you are. I'm more known than you are. I'm more successful than you are. Those are the things that really matter. But you can't say that shit. Patrice, Gannon got everybody kicked out and cussed out of my house during the Super Bowl. Bill. Yeah. Okay. All right, man. Not worried about y'all. Anybody that comes on here and don't say your name of your team, you're a whole hoe. You don't say the name of your team, you're a hoe, bro. You're a hoe. Say your team, dog. What's the problem? Is that something we should have to ask you guys? Can't you just say the name of your team first? Why y'all gotta come in there and act like y'all don't got a team? You got a team. You just ain't you ain't manned up, dog. You ain't manned up. I say the name of my team. I don't care who it is. I don't care what my record is. You'll never say your team first. King Ed, prayers up for Shanahan. Salute to that. Said he massive concussion. I don't like hearing that. Kyle Shanahan is a competitor, bro, in this league. We don't need nobody. I need them 49ers. I need them 49ers at full strength, bro. I need that. Couldn't hear of the best channel, Real Raider Nation Info. Hey, man, I'm just not a Raider channel. I talk about everything, but you're going to get that Raider content, and nobody does it better than me, period. That's not me bragging. That's me proving it. You don't even want to understand how many things I got right and didn't get none of them wrong too many times. Always keeping it a stack of Lou Will. Sean Harvey says, I'm a fool. Hey, man, you got to be ready when you walk outside, Sean. As a man, you got to be ready, bro. You don't know what's going to happen. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. I already know, man. I've been a Raider fan my whole life. You don't think that in the Bay Area. Like these guys are easy work. They ain't never had to get ready to fight after, bro. Like these dudes ain't never had to chuck them for their team, bro. I grew up in the Bay Area, bro. When the Niners were on top, 12 miles away was a team that was winning everything. And I'm walking around my Raider shit. I go to a game, go to a bar or a game or this and that, and these dudes popping it, talking shit. And I'm talking shit back, and like, me take it outside. You got no even know. I take it. I'm outside. I'm outside, bro, with me and mine. And guess what? A lot of the guys that was with me were fans of the team that you were wishing that you were talking about, because they my peoples. They ain't never had to go to their Trump. They don't understand that life. That's something that they watched on TV. Cops is a television show for these dudes, not real shit. That's not real life, where you're actually in the episode. That's the difference. The difference between Patrice, the difference between being in the episode and watching it. These dudes are spectators. You don't know what it means, man, to have to get on, man. You got to fight. You don't understand, bro. You have no idea. The Battle of the Bays, Justin saw. They had to stop that shit because Raider and 49er fans were straight poking each other outside. They don't understand that. They're so busy behind their keyboard, being a keyboard gangster, they don't even understand, man, that there's actually outside where people will get at you for the shit you say. You're protected because you're in your grandmama's basement. But once your grandma turns off the Wi-Fi, we don't hear from you or no shit. You don't even have the damn phone plan in your name. You're on a family plan with the whole entire family. You, your sister, your sister, Shireen and shit. Your dad, your mom. You don't pay your phone bill. You don't even have a gas card in your name. Hell wrong with you guys. Ain't on no lease. I know mortgage. Cars. You're co-signed by your grandmama on your car. Y'all got more important things to worry about. Your life's in shambles, bro. I could just tell. Your life's in shambles, homie. And I'm going to tell you about yourself. When I'm done talking to you, you're never going to want to talk to me again. You're not going to want to come back. You're going to be like, man, I ain't going back over there. I don't even need you. I can just look through the phone and tell you everything about your life. Everything. Your girl definitely looks like a saber-toothed tiger when she opens her mouth. Connect the dot pimples. Trying to teach my son how to draw stars, man. Go to 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6. That's how your girl face look. I'll tell you all about your entire shit. I don't even need to know your team. I'll just talk about you. Your team's doing better than you. It ain't a matter of teams. It matters of you. If they knew you were a fan, they'd tell you to stop being one. They're like, hey, man, this isn't working out. You get a cease and desist from your squad. Open up the mail. Oh, man, I got a letter from the Titans. Please do not rock our gear and stop being a fan. Alfredo in the building. What's going on, Alfredo? Okay. All right, man. Oh, we don't even want to talk about the Charger fans. The Sparklers. The Chargers, we don't want to talk about them. Everybody in our division. We got the hardest division in football. Everybody in our division has won 3 or more Super Bowls except for the Chargers. 3 or more, bro. That's 10 Super Bowls between 3 teams. 3. 10 in our division. Chiefs 4. Broncos 3. Raiders 3. Sparklers 0. You come in our division, you won't win shit. All right. Alfredo, man, good to see you, my brother. All right, man, it's all good. No, I'm not gonna pin that idiot's comments, man. I don't need to. Scroll back. What I didn't do was block him because he ain't said nothing in a while. See how that shit works? I love being challenged, bro. Bill will tell you. I'm the guy growing up, Bill knows. I'm the guy that you try me. When I get done talking about you and yours, you got two choices. Either you're gonna stop talking to me or you're gonna want to fight. Bill tell you, man. I don't care. Shouldn't have been talking to me in the first place. Okay? All right, man. Cerebral in the house. All right, man. Okay, King Ed, Mark Sound said playing against teams that lapping 3-4 gave him the toughest challenge. Got to have the right personnel to make it work. Kubiak's going to make it work. Kubiak has all the time in the world and all the money to make it work. Kubiak is not a short-term project. He's going to be here. Jesse Merle, shitty weekend. My uncle passed away last night. Oh, bro, dog. Oh, my God. Jesse, man. Everybody put a 1 in the chat, man. Condolences to Jesse Merle's uncle. One of my closest friends, man. His mom died yesterday. Patrice's father passed away last week. My other homeboy, my mom's best friend, passed away last month. We don't got... See, these guys are worried about the wrong shit, bro. But like I said yesterday, you'll never get to see them go through their struggles. All these people up here acting like their lives are so good. We'll never see them like Ryan Clark. At least I got to give Ryan Clark respect for him showing his hurt. I got to at least give him that. I wouldn't have never broke down in front of everybody. Hey, I couldn't do it. I'd be like, hey, man, I got to go, man. My son's sick. I'd make up some shit. But at least he went up there and gave it up. These dudes, they're going to a shitty job tomorrow. I mean, damn. They really bad, bro. Behind on child support. Behind on the card note. Gas getting ready to cut off. Water getting ready to cut off. 3-day notice on the door. But they talking about the Raiders. Dude, you got more important things to worry about. Because if you really had all your shit together, you wouldn't be over here talking. That's how you know. You never have to worry about a hater, bro. Hater always lets you know they're doing bad. See, this is a lifestyle channel. I always tell you, you never have to worry about a hater because they always let you know they're doing bad. Animosity, want to be seen, need attention. I mean, anything. I mean, who pays attention to you, man? No one. I mean, I could really say some bad shit right now, but I need to chill. I don't need my karma being messed up. But just understand. Without you talking and walking around with a Speedo, with a panty liner, double-sided, will we even know you? Without putting our team's name in your mouth, will we even talk to you? No. We wouldn't even hold the door for you, man, in a rainstorm. We're all walking in the door. I'd be like, I'm not holding the door for this fool. Hey, hold the door. Who are you? Holding his pants up and shit, don't got a belt. Like, you got to worry about the important shit. Pinky toe hanging out their sock and shit. All of this is covered up, but this pinky toe hanging out. I mean, you got more important things to worry about than some Raiders. You guys really need to tighten up. Sorry about that, Jesse. Okay. Teresa, I'm in rare form tonight. Hey, man, you poked the bear, bro. Okay. Like I said, man, I always refer to Bill Holloway because he's known me the longest on here. He's known me since 6th grade, bro. When I didn't have no facial hairs on my face. Bill's known me that long. We played Pop Warner football together. He will tell you, I've always been the same, just younger. I mean, I'm talking shit to people I had no business talking shit to. I'm about to get beat up by the roughest family in the neighborhood because I was popping it. Like, hey, I don't care. Hey, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if Rudy is your brother. I'm gonna have to deal with it. I can run fast. I'm faster than Rudy. Rudy gonna have to catch me. There he is. I'm him. But guess what? It got me respect later. One of the bigger homies. Yo, man, y'all picking on him, dog. Have your brother fight him. Square. The young one my age that's talking all these bigger ones. No. Let your the shot caller, let him fight him. Oh, okay. And no one touches him after that. Respect after that. I could be cool with the family now. Now they know. He was talking it when he shouldn't have been. So you think I'm gonna let these little Rudy Poots run around here, bro? Come on, dog. Come on, man. These dudes walk around with dirty shoes, bro. I mean, come on, in our neighborhood, bro. Unless you're going to work or some shit, you working in the yard. You don't go to the mall, man, with dirty shoes and shit. These motherfuckers. Come on, man. Ain't nothing worse than somebody walking around with some dirty ass Air Force Ones, bro. Them white ones. Just walking around, man. Them things look like, man, like you done did everything in them, dog. Everything. Climbing trees, all that shit. Shoestrings dirty as shit. Talking about you going to the mall with us. What do you got on, dog? Oh, man, you about to go to the mall. No. No, dog, you gonna have to throw your shit in the washer or some shit. Do something. Like, wrinkled pants, don't even iron they shit. I mean, that's the type of people who are on here talking, dog. Oh, we're just going to the mall, bro. Man, are you crazy? Do you know how many shooby doobies at the mall, bro? You didn't even iron your pants. No. No. You can't go with us. All right, straight up, man. They said Tony Romo might lose that contract. I don't think so. Tony Romo's irritating, but he's one of the best color commentators in football. He's irritating, but he knows. I learned from him, dude. Tony Romo be reading the defense while he's up. Tony Romo is a good. Only thing he's irritating though. He's irritating, but that man he's good, man. He's hella good. Brady's good too, but he's kind of dry, but he's good. But Tony Romo is good, bro. When I'm watching them games and he's on there, bro, it's just me getting past his irritation because a lot of times he thinks he's funny. He says jokes. He laughs his own shit. But Tony Romo is good because he reads shit. He'll be all da-da-da-da, and he'll say it as it's going on, and then they'll run it back, and then I see what I didn't see. Like, he says shit, I don't even see what he sees. I'm thinking, oh, man, I can see it. Romo is good. So I don't know if he's going to lose his job. He got a DUI. He might get a suspension. He's good. He's good, though. Okay? So I don't know. All right, man. King Ed in Minnesota, your first DUI goes to a $300 fine. Mixed with the next one's a criminal offense that can get a license suspended. Oh, man, it was a lot easier over there, man. Here in California, you get a DUI, man, you got to get an SR22, man. Your license is suspended immediately. Ain't no... It's suspended. Mandatory. Anywhere from a year, 6 months to a year. Gone, bro. You got to get an SR22. How do I know that? Because my dad was an insurance broker. And all my boys, a lot of my boys got DUI. So what is an SR22? SR22 in California is a form that you fill out with California Department of Motor Vehicles, DMV, and you have a license for you to just go to work and back, shit like that. You're only and you got to pay a shit ton of money. It's like a $10,000 fine. Like a DUI in California is going to cost you 10 bands. So you got to pay the fees and do all that shit. You got to pay for the SR22, and then the insurance company has to cover you, and you can only I only can go from here to the hospital, or here to the VA, or here to work and back, or little shit. You can't be, you get caught coming from Big Shirley's house, you going to jail. All right. Okay, Lou Will in the house. What's going on, Rosetown in the house? All right, man. Julia Sanchez, what's going on? Julita, excuse me. All right, man. All right, man. Again, whoever raised and Nipsey Hussle voice. Come on, dog. King Ed, if these dudes was outside, man, where we've been and what we've had to deal with, they wouldn't come outside. Like all you guys that love to talk shit about the Raiders, I know a perfect place that I could drop you guys off at. There's 2 places that I could drop you off at, bro. I'll take you to Oakland, and right behind the Oakland Coliseum is 6-9ville. Right behind it. That's where Yuck Mouth is from. That's where all them Bay Area Oakland rappers. I drop you off there, dog. See how long. See, you won't even make it to the corner. And then I'll take you and I'll drop you off down here in any of South Central area. I could drop you off in the Mexican hood. You ain't gonna make it. You really ain't gonna make it in the Mexican hood. I drop you off in the black hood. I drop you off in any of these hoods and let you pop, let you stand there. I guarantee you, bro. You'll be butt ass naked walking down the street. They'll take everything from you. Come out them shoes, come out them socks, come out them drawers, come out them damn tight ass pants you got on. That jacket, that wallet, that this, your car, all your shit. You're only tough because you here. That's the difference. Anybody could be tough on the internet. Let me take you somewhere where you can breathe a little bit. You can get your point across. Let me take you where you can go get your point across, bro. Where you can really see what you made of. Test your manhood. Let me take you where you can test your man. All that shit you saying is beautiful. Let me take you where you can actually test that shit. Because one thing that I do know about this fan base, you don't want them problems, man, with real ones. You don't. I'm just on here cooking you and I'm not even talking about nothing else. I'm just letting you know there's places I could take you at so you could really test it. You got something you need to get off your chest? I got somewhere I could take you, bro. This is Los Angeles, man. You can fly here from anywhere. Take the Greyhound. I'll pick you up from the Greyhound station, the Trailways station. Hey, come on, dog. Have on all your shit. And I'll stand there with you. Ain't nothing gonna happen to me. But I got some places for y'all. But you guys are so comfortable because you're talking to the little dude at work that you could do that shit with. You can't do that shit over here. House junkies in the house. You already know what it is. Yeah, store runners. They don't want nothing. They don't want none of that, dog. Jalen Season in the house. All right, man. We have people at the Chargers game walking up to us. Come on, Bill. We're in rival stadiums. See, Bill gonna let you know. Me and Bill, what was it, 2 years ago? Yeah. Bill flew down here from Seattle, picked me up from my house. We went to SoFi to go to the season opener of the Raiders and the Chargers at SoFi. I was walking around in a stadium that isn't even mine, me and Bill, and they were coming up to us. They knew Bill. They knew me. Shaq. I'm like, you got to tell me because I ain't never seen y'all before. You've seen me. Can y'all go to another stadium people know you? We already know the answer. You need to be trying to figure out where your girl is right now, dog. Let's just keep it a whole bean. You need to be trying to figure out where your girl is, dog. Because if you really think she's at Geraldine's house right now, she's not. She's not. She ain't Geraldine's house at all, bro. Okay? She's at John's house getting her spine readjusted. That's what's happening. That's what's happening, bro. And you'll know for sure when you try to kiss her goodnight and she rolls over. Good night. She's satisfied. She. You smell like Miller Lights and boiled peanuts, bro. She's good. You ain't did nothing she asked you to do. She told you to pick those dingy underwears up in the bathroom. They've been sitting in there for 3 days. She ain't trying to fool with you at all. And you're worried about us? You got more important things to do. Okay? Black Power says some people need to know attention at home while stroking their chicken. And not only that, they're also eating unseasoned chicken too, bruh. I mean, damn. If it wasn't for boiled water, they wouldn't know how to cook it all. Salt and pepper, that's it. Salt and pepper. That's all you really need. Some seasoning salt, they'll think they put some Lowry's on some shit. They'll think that's the greatest thing ever. Oh. Wow, honey, what did you put in here? Some Lowry's? Oh my God. No garlic powder, no adobo. They don't know shit. We're multicultural. Do you know what we got on here? Just culturally, bro. Blacks, whites, Asians, Hispanics, Pacific Islanders. Man, we got everybody on here, bro. All of us. And these dudes come over here, bro, and they think they cooking, bro. No. No, you're not. You don't need to be worried about us in the Raiders. I'm just trying to help you guys out. What you need to be doing is washing the only work shirts you have, bro. Nothing wrong with a work shirt, but most guys that I know, Bill wears work shirts. He works for UPS. He works for UPS and he's a mechanic. He got about 10 work shirts. You got one work shirt, bro. You better put that shit in the sink and hang it up. You don't got time, dog. You better. Like you got more important things to do. Better hang that shit up. Okay? They only gave you one work shirt. You're not going to be there long. Okay? Trees. I want the comic fours, but they're about the crystal wines, glasses, and clear. It's got to pick and choose. Got to now, P. We're not new to the game. I got to really buckle down. I'm doing too much. I move stuff. But now I can't even move stuff because the prices on everything. I'm not even... I look on StockX and look. Wife was like, why don't you get some of these things? I'm like, okay, I can get rid of some of them because I ain't wearing them. I'm just got them because I like them. But they ain't gonna be none of my J's and no shit like that. My Kobe's, my Jordans, no shit like that. But I got other shit. I'm like, okay, I could probably get some. I look on the side. They under retail right now. Everything is like I take them. They're gonna be like, hey man, give you $100 for them. I'm like, man, I paid $200 for these. I gotta wait. I gotta wait till school year starts. School year starts, then I can move some shit. But right now, dog, we gotta pick and choose. Okay. All right. Okay, you already know. I'm not even going to front. I was upset. I know, P. All right, James Frippo in the building. What's going on, pimping? Okay, Raymond Chester. Come on, dog. They don't even understand. Me and you talking to Mr. Chester, telling him he should be in the Hall of Fame. I said, Mr. Chester, you should be in the Hall of Fame. Then got Jeff Barnes. You hear that, Raymond? He said you should be in the Hall of Fame. What did they say? They said this dude knows what he's talking about. You have any great that ever played on whatever team you are ever tell you that you know what you're talking about? Nope. Never. You never even talked to nobody. You probably you talk to somebody on your team. Oh my God. What the hell wrong with you guys? Oakland Raiders for life. That's right. They have no idea. They pee their pants. They don't even know what they talking about. I said, there's plenty of Raider content creators. You can go over there and you can do all that shit, dog. They'll block you. I'll just leave you on here and cook you. Ham no burger, P-Dog. Nothing in his name but his library card. And that's not even that. And you know what? He has dues on his library card. Librarians like, sorry, James. You owe us $10. This dude didn't return a DVD, man. He has to pay $10 fee on that. Transforming ass fans, no G in them, none. Come on, dog. They and you know what? And they know it. That's the bad part. That dude hasn't talked since. Like I said, man, he'll find out. But he ain't blocked. So if he wants to come back over here and we use him as food again, I mean, somebody has to be the bait on the hook, bro. When we throw it in the water, dog. Like, we only get wet when the fish gets back. Ain't that right, Bill? We only get wet when we pull the fish in. We ain't getting wet no time before that. You're on the whole hook. Okay. King Ed said, Chargers organization heading in the wrong direction. They will be holding training camp down in San Diego. Why? Chargers facility is down the street. I was by the Chargers facility today. The Chargers facility, the nearest Raising Cane's to my house, and I went to Raising Cane's today, is in a facility. It's called Chargers Commons. Go look it up on the internet. It's called, with the Chargers logo, it's called Chargers Commons. The owner of the Chargers owns that little strip mall. Okay? If you drive a block down and turn the corner, the Chargers facility, training facility is right there in El Segundo. I was right over there today, bro. I go over there all the time because that's where Raising Cane's is at. They even have the Chargers team store is right there. There's a Panera Bread there. There is a Panda Express there. There's a Raising Cane's there. There's some type of sandwich factory there. Taco spot. Chargers team stores there, bro. Every time I drive by there's nobody in there. There's nobody in that store, bro. The door's open. You know how people, how the business, they ain't getting no business, so they keep the door propped open so people know they're open. Nobody's in there, bro. I was just over there today. And the Chargers facility looks, it's small, but it looks pretty good. Why are they practicing down there? I don't understand. Okay. All right, man. I see those ones. Man, I got my stake in there, man. King Ed, Ryan Clark, they're laughing at you over the ESPN, standing on the square, brother. No apologies, no tears. And you know what? A lot of people are feeling bad about it. I don't feel bad about it. I don't have time to give my feel bad for somebody who didn't feel bad about us. When he was sitting there, he really bit into the apple hella hard. He bit into the apple hella hard, bro. He was popping it for 10 years, talking shit to everybody. When he was talking shit to Peter Schrager last year, that was his ass. Because you got to know who you're talking to. I remember Pat McAfee. Go look it up. Pat McAfee read him for filth one time when he was on there talking. Okay? Go watch it, bro. It's a little soundbite. So Pat McAfee was on there, and Ryan Clark was talking shit about a quarterback, and Pat McAfee said, have you ever thrown a touchdown pass in the NFL? No, I haven't. Have you ever did this? No, I haven't. Have you ever scored a touchdown in an NFL game? He said no. He said, so don't you think that there's more to this is what Pat McAfee's saying to Ryan Clark. So don't you think there's more to a football team than a quarterback? I see what you're saying, Pat. He was looking like a whole clown. Go watch it. Always check my receipts to see if I'm talking about, even though y'all know I know what I'm talking about. But you're going to see Pat McAfee was looking at him like, which is why Pat McAfee still has his job and Ryan don't. Nothing wrong with not liking the Raiders. I don't have a problem with that. But just know what the hell you're talking about, man. Don't cry when the chickens come home to roost. Don't cry, bro. You crying for it. You deserve that shit. If the shoe was on the other foot, you'd be laughing at us. That's how I look at it, bro. I never worry about somebody that was talking shit about me when they're doing bad. What am I supposed to do? My wife would tell me, give them grace. That's why I'm married to her. She's the better part of me. My mother would have told me that. Just because somebody's doing you a certain way, don't mean you got to do them that way. Yeah. I married right and I was raised right. But I'm a grown ass man. Sometimes I gotta man up. Those are two women. I love them both dearly, but they're women. Sometimes a man has to man up. You know what my dad would say? Well, shit, if you had to say it, you had to say it. That's the difference. He was talking shit about Bronny. He was talking about, oh, well, my son said he would never allow me to do. Dude, what are you talking about, bro? Are you LeBron James, nigga? No. Whether you like it or not, LeBron James had the cachet to do that shit. Why wouldn't you, bro? That's what I was saying. Oh, man, if it wasn't for his dad, he wouldn't be this. I said, man, dude, you're only saying that because you see a black man who can call a shot. Do you know how many people of other races got shots because of their dad? Ask Kyle Shanahan how he got his opportunity. Maybe because his father was Mike Shanahan, a two-time Super Bowl champion with the Denver Broncos. Let's not act like there ain't no nepotism. Let's not act like Clint Kubiak isn't Gary Kubiak's son, who won a Super Bowl with Peyton Manning over there with the Broncos. Let's not act like he's not a son of a Hall of Famer. See, when they do it, no one says nothing. But when the brother did it, oh man, you guys got all upset because you ain't used to a black man calling a shot. You ain't used to a black man being able to pick a team and go where he want to go. That man can do what he, LeBron James, go where he want to go, how he want to go, when he want to go. Salute to any man of any color, race, religion, creed, sexuality. I don't care about none of that shit. If you can wake up in the morning and dictate your entire life on the fly, you get a salute from me, whether I like you or not. Go where you want, eat what you want, be with who you want, fire who you want, do whatever you drive what you want, wear what you want, make money just waking up, open up your account. You made 100 million overnight. That's what a real man does. When you're able to call a shot. When you come home, dude, and you're talking about the Raiders, and you come home, dog, and you have to ask what's for dinner every night because no one asked you what you want for dinner, you ain't the man. There's a difference between what's for dinner and what do you want for dinner, babe? There's a difference. Y'all don't know that shit. You know what happened tonight? I'm gonna tell you. Me, my wife, and son driving home. Grocery store right there, Ralph's. My wife already made some food for later. She's like, baby, there's a grocery store right there. Do you want something else? I'm like, what? Like what? She's like, you want a steak or something like that? What would I rather have? Chicken pasta? Or ribeye? I said, I can go for a steak. She's like, all right, stop. And I stayed in the car with my son. He was asleep. I stayed in the car. She went in Ralph's. Sitting there like 30 minutes. I was flipping through my phone. She came back out. She asked me what I wanted. What else do you want with it? I said, hey, man, you got some steak fries? Oh, yeah, she get me some steak fries. Get me this drink. There's a difference, bruh. That's the difference between me and you. Your girl cooked for the kids, her and the kids. You come in. Is anything to eat? Nah, you got to fend for yourself tonight. Oscar, you got to fend for yourself tonight. Didn't even cook for you. Didn't leave you nothing. There was 3 pork chops. She ate, your daughter ate, and your son ate. What are you going to do? You better get back in the car. 4 for 4 from Wendy's, homie. You better get back in the car. You better get some of that change that you got out of the center console. Let me have 2 99-cent tacos, man, and 2 cups of water. That's what you got to do. Like I said, man, you're concentrating on the wrong shit. All right? Okay, I got to get up out of here, man. I'm about to go eat. Okay. Can my Dolphins beat your Raiders week 1? I mean, anything's possible. I don't think so, but you guys can. I mean, anything's possible. I don't know what Malik Willis is gonna do. I mean, everyone says Malik Willis this and Malik Willis that, but what's he gonna do? Throw the football to himself? You guys lost. Y'all lost Waddle. Y'all Cheetah's not there. You don't have a running game. It's not looking good. I think we're gonna win. I think we're gonna beat you guys. All right. Top ramen, a seasoned packet on the chicken. I mean, come on, dog. You don't even have enough. You don't even have no damn tapatio to put in they shit, King. They don't even no rooster sauce, no Louisiana hot sauce, no damn Tabasco. You don't even got no hot sriracha to put in your shit. Hell wrong with you guys, man. Come over here and get fried, bro. Get cooked. All right, man. Get my ass up out of here. Okay. That's what the Pivot Podcast is for. Need to pop off. I mean, that is their platform. But the bottom line is, bro, like, this is my... Okay, look at it this way. It is their platform. They have a great platform. But after you did all of that... See, this is the problem that I have with Ryan Clark, and then I'm going to go. Yeah, it's his platform for him to do what he did. And I commend him for doing it. Because it showed vulnerability. It was good for his channel, bro. Because people are going to come and patronize. But the problem is you talked all that shit. So King Ed, when you talk all that shit in the world as a man and you get humiliated for some shit you said, you did, you acted. All of this is what he did. He ain't no victim. That's what they're trying to paint him as. He ain't no victim because he talked a lot of shit to a lot of people, bro, when he thought he could. This is my house. I don't get to come to my house, take this awning up. All I got to do is roll it up, stand on my patio, and cry loud enough for everybody in this community to hear me, bro, and be commended for being a real one. No. I need to stand on business. Yeah, it's my house. I have a right to. But is it a good look? Where was all that? Like Pac said, when I come out, remember that lack of compassion when I come out. Remember that lack of understanding when I come out. Remember that lack of respect when I come out. I never forget when Pac said that. Because they Tupac, people this and that, and you're coming hard and all of that. Nah, dog. When I was in Rikers, when I was on trial for my life, when this happened, when I got shot, you know, all that, what did he say? Remember that lack of compassion when my album comes out. Remember that lack of understanding when my album comes out. Remember this. Remember that. Remember what you said when I come out. That's how I feel about it, bro. That's how I feel about it. It's all good as long as it is in you. As long as it is in me, everything is up. But now that it's me, oh, let's turn down. Let's turn the volume down. Let's chill, bro. Come on, man. Have some compassion. Come on, man. Have some understanding. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Come on, dude. Man, have some empathy. Come. It's not the real world, bro. That's for your family to do. He was around friends. Fred Taylor, Channing Crowder. He has friends. But what about all the people you insulted when you got fired? What about Ashton Jitty when you said he didn't have the it factor when you got fired? What about Fernando Mendoza's not going to do this and not going to do that when you got fired? Remember all that shit you said when you got fired? It goes both ways. You could stand on that side or this side. But I'm on the side I've always been on. See how that works, Ed? I don't feel sorry for nobody that asked for it. Okay? And the last thing I'll say, and then I'm going to go eat my steak. What did Tony Montana say in Scarface? I never did anything to anybody that didn't have it coming to them. Remember? For all I know, that piece of shit got me set up and got my boy Angel Fernandez killed. But that's history. Go watch it again. Scarface has so many lessons in it. He said, I never liked him. I never trusted him. Remember when Omar got hung with the helicopter and they had that shit around his neck and he threw him out? When Sosa threw him out and he looked at him, what did he say? He said, all I have in this world is my word and my balls, and I don't break them for no one. Every man needs to understand that, because there's people who stand on business. Ryan Clark, you didn't stand on it. Now you're crying. Now you want us to feel sorry for you. You got your people that feel sorry for you, dog. Salute to them, but I don't. I was on the side of the street where you were throwing rocks and hiding your hands. I was on the side of the street where you're looking out the window and you calling the police. Come on, King Ed, bro. You at your house, man. You in your garage. You hanging out. Next thing you know, police pull up. We got a call. Oh, I'm supposed to feel sorry for you, dog? You saw me over here enjoying my family having a barbecue, and now you calling the police on me, dog? You got to remember the people you spat on, shitted on, stepped on, disrespected. You got to remember all of them, dog. Because when your turn comes, you got a decision to make. Are you going to let it go? Are you going to let it slide? Are you going to take the high road? Are you going to listen to what your grandmother said? Maybe you should. But you don't get to tell me I'm wrong. That I came back and I Sparta kicked your ass like 300 down that well. You don't get to be mad because you tried to do it to me, but you missed. When you come from the king, ain't that right, King Ed? When you come for the king, you bet not miss. Matthew Shack Unfiltered.